Time to wake up. Time to get out of bed.
Get out of your coffin, you son of a bitches. Let's hear a big
Out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and then they got go up. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the BS Show, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm here along with Mike Morse on the bottom, Rev Bob Levy on top, where he belongs, on top. That's right. Bob's muted. Now he's going to be mad.
Yeah. And he's muted himself. I can't unmute him.
Yeah, I can't unmute you either. You somehow muted.
I muted myself because nobody muted me first, so I had to mute myself.
Well, this answered my first question. Have you shit yet since yesterday? It doesn't sound like it.
Yes.
You have.
Listen, let's get into something else. How come the music doesn't sound clear to me when at the beginning?
I don't know. The music was clear on my end.
It's like
There's
think
something wrong with your feed.
my thought. I think there's somebody's got to get in your computer and delete some stuff that you don't need. I think your memory's filling up. That's why
my memory is not filling up. I don't have anything.
No, you personally have no memory. I get that. Your computer, though, it starts to fill up and starts running slower, and sometimes things will skip. Like sometimes the video will skip for me, but it's just skipping for me. It's not skipping for anybody else. And
yeah, that's what happened with me.
Yeah, so that just means you got to tweak your computer a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'll work on it today.
Roll up your sleeves and get to work.
You know what? That's a great bonus. We haven't done a Bob Tech Issues bonus show in a long time.
We can't do it. Bob's colon closed. No, it's not. It was basic. Yeah. I don't know what happened. It was just like it didn't.
Took a shit.
No, but it was only a little. The stomach pain went away. It was basically.
Why do I look like I'm in moonlighting? Yeah, take that. I had like a Vaseline all over my lens. So
it's our new merch overlay.
I like that, but it makes me look like even more pale than I normally am.
Good work, Joe.
Way
Make
to
him
go,
look
Joe.
even sicker.
I'm sure Twitter won't tweet about that all day.
No.
Yeah. You see how Joe ruined the intro of the show?
When did Powder start hosting the show?
What's great is I don't correct anybody. I just let all the blame fall on Joe. I said, let's go.
Exactly.
Let's go. About time this guy gets yelled at for a change, you know?
Yeah.
Never happens.
Yeah,
So,
basically, I mean, I was able to, I guess it was the duty allowed farts to go by, and then I started feeling better, and then, it was, I'm pretty good today. I feel good.
You had gas building up. So and then once the farts, that's a good sign. If farts are coming out, that's good. That means the lanes
like
are
a
open.
Baby, you had gas and you were cranky.
Yeah, I was very gassy, like a baby.
I can't wait to see Kevin later with his phone up going, you guys are talking about shit right at the start of the show.
That'll be too early for me.
When that phone's up by his ear. It's never good.
I know I'm in trouble. I know I didn't do something.
What a day yesterday. A lot to get into, a lot to cover. Karl will be joining us because we have to go over the prop bets we made yesterday.
Yeah. I loved seeing Angry Karl.
Wow.
I was starting to get a boner when he was fucking I was ready for him to down the beer and go and fucking pound it on the table. I was like, fuck, this is great.
I mean, this was his entrance on MLC. Remember Bob Fleet. This was how Karl came into the room. And, I've known Karl for quite some time. Have not seen this side of Karl yet. Before we start, just want to remind everybody, if you're new here and you don't have a membership, you can always join. But if you don't, and maybe you can't, I get it. Nobody's judging you here. But this is a pretty cool community. People like to gift subs here. So if you go into your settings, turn on accept gifted subscriptions, and you just might get lucky because these people love to gift some shit out.
You get lucky sometime.
And thank you to all of you here watching. Let's see Angry Karl. All right. Get ready. The same print. You haven't seen this. Buckle up. This is so just to give you some context. John popped on MLC earlier, and Kevin. Should I start with Kevin telling John not to do the show?
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Right.
It was.
So hold on. Let me. I have that clip as well.
It was just crazy. It was like fucking. It's great. It's great. Whatever this is, radio or whatever. But it's amazing. It's amazing what happened yesterday.
Here we go. So John shows up on MLC. Kevin was pissed as usual at me and the network because I dared to say the same thing Melton said, that doesn't sound like this is the most organized setup for what they're looking to do. And yes, Pottstown did not go smoothly. sat here once and said that everything went off without a hitch. We definitely had our issues. I'm just letting you know, if you think people are going to come to this and no one's going to complain about it, you're out of your goddamn mind. All right.
Well, they're just hanging out, but basically, they're
I
coming
get it.
up to.
Right now, it sounds good on paper, but let's say, because I know his other thing is he's got a suite and everybody can go hang out in the suite. And it's like, okay, on paper, that sounds great, but now you're responsible for everybody in that room. Something gets fucked up. It's on you. They ain't paying for it. Not to mention the people could complain about noise if you have 100 people in a suite. Who knows?
But a suite is like, we're better than you people. You listen to our noise. That's what a suite means.
I get it. I know of friends who were dealers that went up to the suite to deal private game of blackjack for
That's what we got. We got Rob Soul on the bartending. We have we're looking for a card dealer to bring up there.
Well,
I used to
deal. I would go, but I hear Jim Stansel wants to beat me up for Kevin. So
what?
Oh yeah,
when did that happen?
He said that on the show yesterday. Somebody asked what if I showed up in Atlantic City, and Kevin said that would not be good. That would not be good for him. And then Stansel said, "Don't worry, boss. I'll take care of it." Stand up for yourself, Stansel. Didn't he quit 2 days ago and said MLC's lost his edge?
And but he's got to suck. How do you suck Gino's dick and Kevin's at the same time?
Yeah.
I thought he went to grayscale. He's no longer in the color business.
Everybody's full of shit. Everybody's fake. Blah blah blah. Ski Mask is fake. Stevie Lou is fake. Fuck Kevin. Fuck everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Daddy.
Look at that fucking group on the that's like the A team. It's a bunch of misfits.
Right.
1974.
You don't talk to George Papard like that.
George Retard on the top right.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when a plan comes together. He's like just screaming about the power of grayscale.
John, I just want to give you a heads up. Karl has been trolling you for the last, I don't know how long. I just watched 25 minutes while I was eating my chicken Gordon Blue.
Years.
And he's saying what an idiot you are, and now you're going to do a show with him today, according to Bob.
6 o'clock.
Kevin.
Bob, I love it. Like I'm the one that dropped this. It's been everywhere,
Right. Like Karl didn't put this whole thing together with John for weeks, but it's Bob. According to 411 Levy.
Hey, everybody. There's going to be a show. I'm on my old-fashioned radio.
You need to get one of the you need to get one of those paperboy hats. Go, get your paper. Read all about it.
It actually has any credits in this business. So let me
High five.
Credits don't pay bills, John.
Yeah, no. This is how old men bond when they haven't fully realized that TV credits don't mean shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever the Fonz is to my left there, maybe he should shut the fuck up and maybe learn something about me, you dumb fuck.
No, right away he's doing his Brennan bit. As soon as he's on Brennan, he starts doing Brennan.
Oh, I know.
Why would he have to learn something about John? Truthfully, why? Like, why does he have to learn something? He didn't know John was coming on.
Nobody should learn anything about John. And the audacity, sorry to go all Shuli on you, but the chutzpah of this guy to be like, you haven't researched me, and I'm smug. I'm the one he says is smug.
That was great.
Guess what? No one cares about me. No one knows you or gives a fuck about you, Fonzie. Kevin, I'm going to be honest with you. I need your advice here.
I don't like people talking shit behind your back and then be like, and then Karl's going to act like he's your best pal.
Oh, you don't like me when you give me in your bed. What a fucking pussy.
When you do his fucking show.
And that's what
all he does is talk shit about people. The minute somebody, and nobody was even talking shit about him. That's the thing. He's sitting here sticking up for John. Wait, Kevin. Wait till he fucks you. Wait.
Yeah, but like nobody talks. Like I was trying to say, nobody talks behind. They talk on the shows. You know what I mean? Right. Everybody talks on the shows. It's not like we have anybody has conversations off air. about, you know what I mean?
Right.
About anything that's going on, really.
And John's a grown, a very grown man in his 50s, close to 60. You've bought multiple homes, and you need advice from another man about whether or not to do the show
That you already made a deal with.
that you promised to do. Exactly. So this is John looking for a way out.
All right. You tell me, should I do this or not?
No, fuck no.
All right, then I'm not doing it.
What is he paying you?
Boy, that didn't take long, did it? Huh? He just had to
He
hit.
didn't wanted he wanted a reason to get out of it. You can see.
He 100% wanted a reason to get out of it. 100%.
Shuli? As interesting as it is hearing you guys talk about this, I think it'd be even more interesting hearing Karl talk about it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, are we gonna get to the prop bets or what? That's all I care about right now.
All right, Karl's still pissed. Jesus Christ. All
I
right.
got him here.
I love angry Karl. I was like, fucking Jesus. I was sitting. When he
tried to
came in,
help.
I reached for my guns and I was like, nope. And then I put him away. He was like, he's taking over this fucking saloon. It was fucking funny as fuck. I mean, and you know, you had every right to be fucking mad because I know you've been working on this fucking thing for
What
a
a
while.
bitch move by Kevin Brennan. First off, telling John not to do my show, which was a bitch move, and then negotiating on John's behalf an hour before the show's about to start, telling John he should be asking for money up front. What the fuck? I know he feels ripped off. I know he feels ripped off. He paid John $3,000 and everyone else gets him for pennies on the dollar. But that's not my problem, Kevin. And honestly, I see a lot of backlash coming towards KB after that. That was a bitch move.
I've been a financial supporter of MLC and BS for many months, but after what KB tried to do to Karl yesterday, I'm done with MLC. He's mad because Karl went on BS. I love you, Bob, but that
Thank
was
you very much for that, because it really was jealousy. It all came out of jealousy. He saw me on your guys' show, and he went, I don't like Shuli, so Karl shouldn't be doing Shuli's show. Karl's better than that. I'm like, no, there's thousands of people watching this. I'm promoting my show. Why wouldn't I do this? And KB was a jealous little bitch and decided to take it out on me by telling John not to do my show. And I want to give huge props to Alex Stein, Primetime 99, who I talked to last night after our show. He's the one who called John and convinced him to come on WATP, according to
Oh, I thought it was Joey C. that got John.
Joey C also took credit for that. Yes, Joey C. What a piece of shit. That guy's a fucking tattletale. He's sitting there, hey, John, you know what Karl was saying about you on BS? Blah, 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 blah. Like, dude, mind your own fucking business, Joey C.
Yeah.
It's a bitch move, too.
Yeah.
Are you saying Joey C is out of the mainstream thinking?
I'm just saying, Mike, I don't like tattletales. I don't know how we're all adults and people are tattling on each other. And thank you, Bob, also for saying, Kevin saying I'm talking shit behind John's back. I'm putting it on YouTube. I have more subs than all these channels, and I'm putting it up on fucking YouTube. And Kevin's going, you know, John, Karl's talking shit behind your back. No, I wasn't. John's watching my YouTube too. He knows. He knows exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, everything is on. You know, there's no talking behind. Like nobody. We don't sit there. Like when this is over, I go and do my things. You know what I mean? My phone doesn't ring, or I don't even have it with me. I don't even have a ringer on unless it's in front of me.
Bob, could you imagine if I called you last night and I was like, oh my gosh, and then John said this, and I'm like, what an asshole. And then, oh, hold on, Shuli's calling me. Let's go do a three-way. And then, guys, did you hear what John said? We're not doing that. It's not behind anyone's fucking back.
Well,
like whatever yesterday was, okay, it ended up working out. So you look at it as like an amazing day. And no matter what, it was amazing entertainment for people yesterday. But it did work out at the end. So
work out. Yeah. Ended up having 3,000 people. I mean, you want to talk about a stock plummeting. When you went live, I watched MLC's numbers go rock bottom.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, and the numbers for you just kept climbing and climbing, and there were so many amazing moments. Props to you, Karl, for getting him to calm the fuck down at points and actually making this thing go an hour, because I originally thought he was going to be such an asshole to you that he was going to leave before the hour was up anyways and kind of use that as
it was close.
Mm-hmm.
It was close. When I muted him, he said, you mute me again, I'm leaving. I'm like, no, John, listen, we're trying to have a conversation here. You can't just repeat yourself and yell over me. That's not fun for anyone.
Yeah. So we were just watching MLC yesterday when John asked if he should do the show, and I'm not going to play the whole thing here, but I just want you to see how quick this was. That John was looking for a way out the second he showed up.
Fuck Jim Stansel. What the fuck was that? All of a sudden, this asshole, who's nothing in any of this, is telling John what to negotiate and what to do. That was, I don't know where that all came from. I thought I was friends with that guy. That's fucked up.
God damn, Reels jumping in with 50 members.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick, Reels. Thank you.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, Stansel didn't know anything about John, he said, right? Or
then
something
keep
like
your
that.
fucking mouth shut. Then stay out of it. Let the people who are involved deal with it. What's funny though is he attacked Stansel the second he got on. Then Stansel kissed his ass and he goes, "I'm sorry, I don't know your name. What is your name again?"
It's
All right.
amazing.
No one knows you or gives a fuck about you, Fonzie. Kevin, I'm going to be honest with you. I need your advice here.
I don't like people talking shit behind your back and then be like, and then Carl's going to act like he's your best pal when you do his fucking show.
And that's why. You tell me, should I do this or not?
No, fuck no.
There we go. There wasn't, I don't know. Let me think about it. It was no, fuck no.
No, fuck no. Yeah.
Right. And then just to give the audience a taste of angry Karl, because we were all blown. It's like the first time you saw a Jackie Chan movie and you realize he did his own stunts.
I was so enraged. I was in the MLC chat typing, "Send me the link" in all caps, something I never do. Over and over again. I'm emailing Adam. I'm like, "How are you guys not bringing me on right now? You're fucking with my show." And everyone's ignoring me. What the fuck? I was doing super chats. That wasn't coming up. I was so enraged.
Wow.
It showed.
Carl, I'm going to drop off.
You troublemaker, Kevin.
KB, what the fuck
in.
was that?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck was that? What have I done to you, KB? Why did you just do that?
I was just fucking around, but I don't think I
was just fucking around. You know what was going on? John was looking for a way out because he's a pussy. Yeah. So he goes out. He goes, "KB, I'll trust whatever you say." And then you go right with the script. Yeah, I don't think you should do that because Karl's a dick. Fuck off, man. That's fucked up. This has been a big deal. We've been building this for a long time, and you gave him the out he needed to be like, "Oh, Karl's blocked. I'm done with him." That's
but why are you still shitting on him? Why are you still shitting on him?
What does he fucking care? What does he care? When did these guys have a fucking friendship or a work relationship for years? He just met him.
Let me ask you this, Shuli. Let's say that Kevin got his brother Neil to come on his show.
Yeah.
Would Kevin all of a sudden be nice to Neil for the weeks leading up to that? Like, by the way, Neil's actually very talented. He's a funny comic. He did a great job on Chappelle's show. No, he'd be going, "Fuck this guy. He's coming on the show and I'm going to fucking lay into him." That's what because what are you going to do? Change who you are because you have a guest coming on?
And Karl, the premise of you two getting together was not that you were going to squash the beef and get along. It was a debate. It was a face-off.
It was to go over everything that happened in the time from you doing the show, him trying to get you thrown off and all that stuff and everything that he said. And
I made that very clear, Bob. That's the other thing that's annoying to me is that he thinks I'm going to come on there like all these other people. Like, I'm not Chrissy Mayer. I'm not going to go on there and be like, "Hey, John, you know what? We both had some issues. I'm sorry." I wasn't going to do that at all. And Kevin Brennan's going, "Oh, he's just going to kiss your ass." That was never the case.
No, and you wouldn't do the opposite, which is sandbag him and scream over him and not let him talk like he does. So it was actually as fair and balanced of a fucking interview as this guy is going to get from anybody.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't even hear anything you're saying, and I proved that again yesterday because I said it the first time. He doesn't hear anything. He's just yelling. And I said, "Watch this." And I threw in the kid stuff the last time, too. And he didn't hear it at all. He didn't hear it at all. And he didn't hear it again this time.
He didn't even know.
Well, he can't think and talk at the same time. He just has to. That's why he goes on repeat and repeat.
My favorite part of MLC yesterday was when Stuttering John said, "Okay, Bob," 28 times in a row. That guy knows how to entertain. Also, when Bob roasted Stuttering John's daughter. Yeah, that was amazing to me is that MLC censored Bob and took him off the screen twice. Karl, yesterday, he looked right at my super chat, didn't read it. And I then stated that I am switching sides and I'm rooting for John. I now realize maybe you were having an emotional day.
My apologies, sir. I apologize.
Yeah. It was, and so you sent links out to people assuming that John was not going to show up.
Correct, because he did block me and say, "Fuck off. I'm not doing the show."
Right. So then I get the link, which was funny. I jumped in Bedabbler's stream for a little bit, and it was like party invites went out, but not everybody got invited to the party.
I saw that. Yeah, Vinny didn't get one. Sorry, Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny didn't get one. Me and Cardiff got one. Everybody was just like, "Fuck you two." I jump in backstage, and I hear John talking to Karl. So I just jumped right out. Because I told Karl, I said, if he's on, I don't want him to see me backstage. I don't want to fuck anything up. I'm out.
That's why I did that too, Shuli, just to let you guys know, because you and a couple guys came on backstage thinking John wasn't going to show up. So I went on before the show started, just went, John, thanks for coming on. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's the format.
It's perfect timing because I couldn't see either of you. So the fact that I heard you talking to him, I'm like, okay, great. This is happening. I was so relieved that this is happening.
Big Daddy Dodo.
Yes, thank you,
I'll pay
Dodo.
for that.
Yes, Dodo. 5 gifted. So yeah.
Bird.
Have you had a chance to kind of think back and look back at the interview? What anything that you feel like you wish you would have spent more time on or less time on?
Yeah, there's a lot of things, and we are supposedly going to do a round 2 on his channel. So I got to about, I would say, 25% of what I wanted to say to him. And it kind of went the way I thought it would. I try to get a point out, and then he starts yelling hypocrisy over and over again. So it makes it hard for me to.
With his Harley shirt. Hypocrisy. Harley.
Oh, he had the Harley shirt on?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, there's only 3 to, in rotation right now.
I know, but I lost that bet. Fuck.
Yeah, that was one of the bets. Well, okay, so what prop bets do we have?
All right. Well,
because we'll watch the clips when Karl jump off. He's got other shit to do.
I missed the first 4 minutes. So if anything of these happened in the first 4 minutes, I didn't see it, but then I saw it.
Let's hear what the bets were.
Hack was 15 times. Bob and I had the over. Shuli Karl had the under, and it was under.
Yes.
Really? Wait, I thought we said 15 was the over/under on Hack. No.
Yeah.
So you pick either over or under 15. We picked under.
We all pushed then.
But they all but John said it. John only said it 5 times.
He only said it 5 times.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do things in Rochester, Karl.
Yeah. My bad. I misunderstood.
Yeah. Hypocrite, which was shocking. Over was Bob, Karl, Mike, and Shuli. Oh, we all did over. It's under. He didn't do it 15 times.
Yeah,
Jesus
that was wild. He was out of his
okay.
element. I'm telling you, he was out of his element. Karl made it that John couldn't be the same old John, and he had to actually address some stuff. Right. It was fascinating.
Yeah, and you were great, Karl, because you were trying to be like a human being and address things, and of course he blockades it and no, you're wrong, I'm right. There was like nothing. There was no middle ground, and you only went so far, and you're like, let's agree to disagree. And so
I like when Karl went into dad mode was my favorite. He goes, hey, I'll mute you. I will mute you. Sit down.
All right, air quotes. 8 times was the over under. I had under, and Bob had under. You, Shuli and Karl had over. It was under. Air quotes.
Oh, yeah. Mike, I'm starting to realize something right now. Looking back at it, John had already checked out. So at 5 o'clock, so the show happened at 6. At 5 o'clock, he talked to KB, said, "Don't do the show." So I don't think John was actually in his element, like you said. He wasn't ready for it. He was like, "I'm not doing this. I'm going to watch the Yankees game." Right. And then I texted him and said he was being a pussy. And so I called out his manhood, and then Alex Stein reached out to him and whatever. So he's like, all right, fine, I'll do the show. Because he knows he would never live that down if he backed out of this. Right. So I don't think he was prepared as he would have been had he known all along that he was going to do this show. So the air quotes didn't come out, hypocrisy didn't come out. Wow.
Imagine how upset Kevin would be if you got one guest, forget a big show he was promoting, just one of his guests to not come on his show one day for whatever reason. How do you think he would react to that?
Could you imagine if I was being a jealous little bitch like KB was yesterday, and let's say Alex Stein. I'm friends with Alex Stein. What if I was just like, Alex, I don't think you should do KB's show anymore. I don't think you should do it anymore. I don't like what KB's saying about you.
Stancil,
no adult would ever do that, but
Stancil, you're better utilized on WATP. Don't go on them.
I don't think you'd be upset if Stancil didn't come on, but you know what I mean.
I know. But he's not down to 2. I mean, he's down to a few guests. It's like, who are you going to run off with? Ski Mask or Stancil? Those are your choices. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I was saying, that whole fucking thing turned out perfect. it was at the end, it turned out perfect because the promotion and the heat that got going into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You look at Kevin as whatever you want, but it turned out genius.
But it wasn't because of Kevin Brennan.
That's right.
It was
That's
despite Kevin Brennan. Yes, it
That's
did work out great. Thank goodness it did. I'm very happy for that.
Yeah.
But you can't sit here and go, wow, that was the best work anyone's ever seen. No, that was not a work.
Yeah, but
John
it ended up
John literally
being,
blocked me and said, I'm not doing the show.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
yeah. But it ended up being something that was spectacular when it could have been total bullshit. There's
But
no
here's
doubt.
the point. Here's the point. Kevin didn't go into it trying to hype this up and help Karl promote it and get heat on it. Kevin went into this trying to fuck it up. That's a big difference. It's fine to Don King shit and put in a work and help promote shit and all this stuff. Look, I asked Karl to come on yesterday for one reason and one reason only, to promote this show, to get as many eyes in that fucking on that YouTube channel as possible. That was it. That was it. There was nothing. I'm not trying to interject myself into anything. I'm not trying to sandbag this fucking thing. Why? Why would you do that?
And then Kevin Brennan watches 2 minutes of a 2.5 hour long show that we did yesterday.
Yeah.
And he claims that he knows everything that was going on in the show. And what's amazing here, let's talk about a little hypocrisy. Sure. Kevin starts his show playing a clip of your show and then yells at Bob, what'd you guys do? Just listen to clips all day? That's how you started your show, Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, and they can't. The audience can't even watch it with you. They have to listen to it through a fucking gramophone.
But yesterday here we played the one clip at the end. That was it.
That was it.
We did 2 hours of just fucking talking. Most of it about Bob's shit. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. You know.
Well, we were also brainstorming some very good names for the show.
Yeah.
So I came up with some good ideas for that.
Yeah.
Which I believe we ended up using something from
Skull versus the Troll, I think, was one of the listeners. Yep.
And I told Karl the night before, the chat will figure it out. We have the best chat in the business. And you guys did it. You did it. Okay, what else we got prop bet wise? Where we're at?
All right, minutes before Karl has to mute John. Now, I don't remember exactly what I didn't write because I was writing.
It was pretty into the show, I think. When
it was 15 minutes was the
15,
thing.
I think it was around 15 or 20. I think so. It was 27 minutes.
Is when he muted him?
When he muted him. Shuli, you took the over, and Bob and I took the under. I don't know if you did that. Oh, you couldn't do that one.
I couldn't do that one. Yeah.
Right. So you got that. So 27 minutes. Yeah. Will Snot appear? I didn't see any.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's not.
So
you
lost.
He's very professional yesterday. He was very,
which I believe I won that bet. I said there wouldn't be Snot.
Yep.
Right. Yes. Did. Correct. And Drool, we all said yes. I didn't see any. I might have missed it though.
Negative. Although I did hear, and this was not a prop bet, but I did hear a fly showed up behind his head at one point. So we'll have to factor that in for the next round of betting.
Yeah.
And now, how many beers? Now, this is kind of a weird thing because he was drinking 2 at one time.
He did.
Right?
He took a drink from 2 different beers at one point, back to back. It was wild.
So my best estimate was 5. But again, because he had multiple beers in front of him, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because when he first started, he was already halfway through or 2/3 of the way through a beer. So it is hard to tell what the tally was.
So it was it's funny because it was a 5.5 over under, and it was between 5 and 6. So we're just gonna push that one because you can't really tell.
Okay.
That was all the prop bets, but I did have a couple things here. Oh, my favorite part was when you asked him to the notes of a G major 7. That was so beautiful.
Yeah, because he's sitting there figuring a G7, which is different. And he's going, let's see, there's a D, there's a B. Anyone who actually knows how to play guitar would know that. They wouldn't have to like put their fingers on a guitar and figure out what the notes are.
It was like a first year guitar student.
That, there, and that.
Oh, I'm working with the boys in the back. We're CGIing some shit of me jamming on a guitar. I don't know how to play guitar, but we're gonna make it. So I'm jamming. We're gonna get John to see it. It's gonna be great. Now
he did accept kept that we would have some type of guitar off, so that's exciting.
Oh man, so many offs with him. Roast off, guitar off. Everybody wants
You
to
guys
off.
were singing together. I mean,
I tried to make it fun at the end. I tried to bring
I
it
saw
together.
somebody in chat was writing, "Hit the like button. Let's get 3,000 people." And then you guys started singing, and the person went. They wrote, "I was wrong about everything. Get out of here."
Here's a bet we didn't make it, but this was a surprise. How many times he called you Carla? Which
you calling him out, and for people who didn't see it, it is up in its entirety on Karl's Patreon.
Yes,
and that is Who Are These Podcasts, right? On Patreon.
Correct. Yep.
And you go sign up, go watch it. Thank you to 1,000 people watching us right now. But I guarantee you, it is worth every second of it. I mean, considering what led up to it, you did such a great job. Because I know you were fucking out of your mind yesterday. I was out of my mind for you. So, and then Mike had a rough day. Did you hear about this?
No.
How does Mike feel about Mitch McConnell trolling him yesterday?
No.
yeah, somebody said he did your act.
He did. He just stood up there and said nothing. Yo, Bob's taking credit for KB's genius. Bob, you sound like a real fence sitter, bro. Bob's saving face with KB.
I'm not saving face with any. Look, I don't. Look, you think I give a fuck? If he doesn't want me, he doesn't want me. That's okay. You know what I mean?
Bob's the only one who fights back on that show with Kevin. Everybody else takes it.
I mean, it's like, what am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do? If that's wrong, it's wrong. I'm just saying the way that it ended up being, you would think it was perfect. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it was a fucked up thing. That was really fucked up. What was going on? And you know, you don't fuck with another man. That's like me saying, I'll take that guy's gig. Right. And I'll do it for less or something like that. Like, you don't do shit like that.
You don't undercut each other. You don't do it. There's no need for it.
Yeah, that was complete jealousy. That was. I'm really shocked that KB did that. I wasn't expecting that at all.
That was the crazy thing is later on, you kept pressing, and later on finally came out where he goes, I didn't like seeing you on the show with them this morning. It's like, go wipe your pussy and be a fucking man already. Jesus Christ. Bob, does it not bother you that you were dropped off MLC mid-argument with Stuttering John? I love you in MLC, but if that happens again, you need to walk. KB wanted you and Stuttering John to fight, and he censored you. Don't see him doing that to Stuttering John.
Yeah, I mean, I should.
No, it was Adam, actually.
Bob. We censored you on here now, just so MLC wouldn't feel.
Yeah, welcome to the basement, Bob. Where'd he go?
Yeah,
no, it's fucked up. You know, you're going after whatever, something's happening. He always comes in to start. You know what I mean? I don't start it off the bat.
Well, isn't that show all about fighting? And it does.
Well, he
loves, and it's like, so let it happen.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
And you know, the reason I do what I did yesterday is because you guys don't know what he's done with fake email, you know, his fake Twitter accounts against
his sock accounts,
against my family. So, you know, it's open. You know, you guys aren't involved in this. It's dealt with me and him, and he can come down to Atlantic City if he's a tough guy and wants to fight. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit.
I give a fuck. I liked yesterday, Karl. It seemed like when you brought up the Reddit stuff, he seemed to go out of his way to change the subject, to not get into it, to avoid that. Did you pick up on that? Did you notice that?
Yeah. So a couple of things. So I started off by talking about the sock accounts.
Yeah.
And I listed them off: Yankee fan, Dombo, Maple Leaf fan, Twitty Police, my wife's name. And he couldn't recall if he was any of those things. I'm like, I don't remember. And then later on, I bring up
who claims he has great memory all the time. Go ahead. Yes.
Later on, I bring up Clamoring Karl, and he goes, "Nope, that's not me. That one's not me." I'm like, okay, so you just admitted that you were all those other sock accounts. I knew it. Okay, thank you for that. But you're right, Shuli, because I had a bunch of screenshots of things that he wrote as his sock account on the Shuli's Anonymous subreddit. And he did not want to look at that. He did not want to talk about that because he pretends like, well, you know, I couldn't use my name, so I had to use someone else's name, but it's not a big deal. No, he was on there literally pretending to be someone else and going, now, normally I would say, you know, the dabbler doesn't win, but on this one, I got to give it to the dabbler. He wins this round. You know, it's like,
call me crazy, guys, but isn't John looking great these days? You know,
shit like that. But also calling me gay, that was a crazy thing. I go, John. I can't believe you the way you feel about the LGBTQ plus community. You would call me out as gay, and he goes, "Well, no, I don't know if you're gay, German, you know."
But you know what? He's not behind it. He's not. It
not.
upsets him so much, and that's
Yep.
the easy thing because he's not behind it. He makes believe he's behind it because he has to. There's a difference between being behind something and your mind changes when it happens.
Right.
You
When
know,
you believe
it's
in
not
something you're saying.
It's not your
versus-
thought. It's not your thought.
He
that
literally
goes through your
posted.
life.
He literally posted on Reddit how many cocks I suck. He asked the question. He's like, I'm just asking questions. Like, John, you know what you're doing here. Like, everyone can see through this.
That was my favorite yesterday when you go, no, like you keep calling me a fat, and he goes, I like to learn. He goes, can I not learn about people? I'm curious. You know? At one point he goes, if you see two guys making out, is it okay to assume they're gay? And it's like, yeah, but you're assuming this about Karl because the way he drinks his beer.
Right.
Like,
Very
it's
different.
a big difference. Since when is there a time limit on being a hypocrite? His excuse for sock account was that was a while ago.
Right. That was insane, wasn't it? And I'm like, well, yeah, but your second account on Reddit is like still up right now.
Yeah, but everything that he wrote in the inboxes as these other people, you can clearly see it was him. It would go off. You are a cunt. You like Trump. All this shit.
Right.
And it's clearly him. And
it goes for family. And it goes for family right out the gate. He attacks family and
he attacks
wives
family right off the bat.
gate.
And that's why I do it. And that's why I do it. And sorry if you don't like it. He's done this. I've never did it until he did it. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a fucking fact.
Yeah, I mean, look, you want to yell "B. Arthur" over and over again. Bob has his stuff he wants to yell over and over again.
That's
all.
what it I was called B. Arthur before whoever the fuck Barbara Bush. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, that's gonna hurt my feelings. Jesus fucking Christ, John.
You're better.
Both are very topical, by the way. B. Arthur and Barbara.
Exactly. Well, there he goes.
Killian Monsoon, 1999. Thanks from here in the UK for helping my long work days go so much quicker by trashing the degenerate that is Stuttering John, I believe. P.S. Someone tell John no one has a clue who he is over here since he's claimed he's so famous here.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, Josh from Jersey. Bob was called B. Arthur before Maud was even on the air.
Karl, can I buy your shirt from yesterday's show? Look at that.
I love it.
I'll put that in the in our merch. Yes.
Yeah, we caught. She came in when we were watching it, and she goes, "Is he drinking 2 beers?" And that's what she noticed at that point, that he was drinking funny. 2 beers at like basically one time.
I was getting texts from people that I haven't heard from in a long time going, did he just drink a beer from 2 different beers? Like, it was crazy. People were watching like Zapruder film. Neil's brother has always sucked. We get it. You're the guy who fights with everyone.
That's always been, look, to Kevin's defense, that's always been his show. That's always been his show. And that's a fucking fact.
So don't be shocked when somebody wants to fight back with
you.
That
was what's so weird about it is Kevin's acting like conflict is a bad thing all of a sudden. He's like, I don't think you should go on his show, John, because Karl was saying mean things about you. But Kevin, that's your whole brand. What are you doing? I don't know why you wanted to. I mean, I do know why he wanted to sabotage me. He was being a jealous little bitch, but that was off brand for him.
Yeah. Vitaly, thank you for becoming a member, buddy. Appreciate it.
So I do want to say to the person in the UK who was saying that no one knows who John is, because John likes to say that Sacha Baron Cohen ripped off his bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that guy, he's British. He doesn't know who you are. John, you were on the Howard Stern show. He's like, no, he was over there in the UK and they all knew who I was. We have a lot of British listeners, which is awesome. I appreciate all of you guys. Every single one of them told me they've never heard of Stuttering John.
No. And listen, let's say 1 million people have heard of you over there. What's it doing for you right now?
Right.
Well, that's what I said. It's like the last 5 years he's done and has nothing. He can't get back in. They don't cancel you for good numbers at comedy clubs if somebody's going to complain. It doesn't happen like that.
This was a great moment. He opened a beer with a spoon during the show. Why can't he figure out kitchen drinkware and utensils?
Also, this I've never seen before. He was cutting up a lime for his Coronas
Wow.
and putting limes in his Coronas. That was interesting.
That's a little, if you know what I mean. You know, right?
I wasn't going to say it, Mike.
We're curious. We like to learn.
I
That's
want
why.
to learn.
And you know, and it's a very small thing, but if he's drinking shit beer, he's not doing Coors Light anymore. Why isn't he drinking Bud Light? I mean, if you're going to show support
gonna
for the
support,
trans
should
community,
support,
Yeah.
Also, his knife was dull. I don't know if you guys noticed that. He's
Just
like,
like
couldn't
him.
cut through the lime.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you don't have a fucking knife that works. What are you doing?
You see him just peeling it with his thumbs.
Like I said earlier, I said, okay, he doesn't have enough shirts to fill up where he lives now in the places he lives. He definitely has no furniture then. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like there's no way. It's
Or
fucking like
utensils. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Using
like
a
he's
spoon to
got
open
two
his
spoons
beer.
here, two spoons there, two shirts there, two shirts there.
everywhere, spoon.
I mean, be a man and use a lighter like every other man. Open your goddamn beer. What's wrong with you?
That shirt he was wearing
out.
on
He's behind you. Look out! Oh no, it's both of them. Tag team. Look out!
got double team.
Karl, look at you. It's all right. It was just a Photoshop.
Jesus.
It's a CGI here on the network.
That shirt he was wearing on MLC was amazing.
It was a wreck, that shirt.
Yeah, it looked like he pulled it out of a Goodwill bin in New Orleans.
Bob at one point told him, even your collar doesn't want to be around you. He goes, look at that fucking shirt.
It looked like Mike Bichetti tried to put that shirt over his head and then handed it to John.
Killian, another $4.99. Yep, UK. Knew who Stern was from pop culture and stuff. Literally never heard of John until WATP. So, John, you're welcome for Karl making you known over the pond. Now MLC is talking about Ray and Chad and reading super chats. You're welcome. Now Ray's talking. Okay, I don't know what that means, but oh please look at it. I got an angry text from Ray yesterday about
There
those
goes
shirts.
that gig. He was going to get that gig one of these years.
Yeah, exactly.
He wants it off the market. I texted Melton. I said, Ray doesn't want this on our store. And Melton said, fine, I'll put it on my store.
Exactly. I was listening to Melton this morning, and it's like, he goes, I'll just put it on mine, and I'll be able to sell it. Ray hasn't sold any of them, and somebody bought one right after he said it.
And I was going to cut him in. I was going to cut him in on it.
Yeah.
Well, Shuli, when he said that this morning, I text Melton and told him, no,
Yeah.
please leave that in our store.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, then take it up with Joe. Ray, he makes all the decisions around here.
Yeah, Ray hit me up. He wants me to do his show today. I'm like, you know what I mean? Get somebody else. Like, I'm going to the chiropractor, but like, you know what I mean? It's like,
why
I'm
you don't
on
want to
here.
go on and explain this whole John Karl thing to him for an hour and a half?
But he doesn't listen to anything.
Of
Like
course not.
today, like Karl should be on MLC today. After that, you know what I mean? And then see what happens.
First, ask Karl if he would want to go on MLC.
I think he would want
I think
to.
I'm done with MLC. I'm done
Really?
with MLC. Yeah.
Really?
That's what I'm saying,
Bob,
like,
I'm sorry. That was such a bitch move by KB. I was shocked that he told John not to do my show. I don't know. I don't know why he would think that that's something that he.
Yeah, I mean, that was after all
With
that
control.
stuff. I was shocked too.
and Karl is a guy that Kevin has complimented. He doesn't do that to a lot of people. Karl is a guy that Kevin has liked for quite some time. And if we were putting something together and Karl just showed up at the last minute and rat fucked us, we'd be pissed. We'd be pissed. And Karl, we're friendly, like we're friends, all of us. So imagine the surprise from Karl yesterday when this guy who Karl has done nothing but support comes on his show when he's invited. And I mean, Karl does a show shitting on other shows. He could very easily made that turn and go to MLC. He didn't. He didn't do it. He didn't do it because he's entertained by it. He was a fan of the show,
Right.
but he didn't deserve that shit.
No.
That was bullshit. That was, and he should apologize, Kevin.
I'm an adult. I don't need an apology.
I just want
what's
to
done is done.
I just want to hear him play on his phone today. You want me to apologize? I just want him to start the show like that.
That's how the show will start, I'm sure.
Yeah. But I mean, again, what a fantastic job. Numbers don't lie. And
I didn't get to many of the things that I wanted to talk to John about. I really hope that we get to do a round 2 on it. And I'm learning how to debate with John. It's a difficult thing, Shuli, as you know.
It's like working with Coco, the sign language monkey.
Right.
I think you definitely need someone to sit in, like when they do the presidential thing.
Moderator?
Moderator. You have to.
A total neutral party as a moderator.
That has been brought up to me. That has been brought up. Yes, that we would do a debate where we each get 90 seconds to answer a question, and then you can have a rebuttal. And that seems lame to me because I hate watching those types of things.
Yeah.
But maybe we have to do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Here's my take. I say you try it. It'll fucking fall apart, and it'll just end up going to the way, to a different way. Yeah. But at least it'll start somewhat structured, and who knows, maybe that format will lead to funnier things. It's worth a shot.
It is worth a shot. You're right.
You can always pivot and change and say, fuck it, this ain't working. Let's move on. Connor, $5. Kevin trying to hit Karl in the pocket. The ultimate Shuli move. Hypocrite. Hack.
Agreed.
Yeah. I am Team Dues Player. I am Team Bob. Mike, who? I found MLC through the Shuli Network, but KB is unhinged and the anger towards everyone going next level. Bob, you deserve better than what you get from KB. Love you guys. Shuli Network for life. Man.
I mean, I do love the show. But like, if Kevin doesn't want me there, just let me know. It's like, I'm not going to go, get to the point. If you don't want me, let me know.
Yeah, why you on the butt? You're a grown man. Just fucking say what you gotta say.
Kevin Brennan, I like that. That might stick.
Good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Get off my lawn. Karl learning to handle SJ like Tom B handles Perry. I mean, look, there's a way to talk to everyone. It's not just people who've been in bad car accidents. I mean, there's a way you need to talk to everybody. And Karl, listen, Karl's a really good interviewer. He's a good listener. So if you listen, you pick up on shit and you adapt and you
I've
adjust.
never claimed to be a good interviewer. That's never been the style of my show. When I have guests on, I don't interview them. So this is all new to me. I'm still learning.
It was great. It was a home run.
Great job. Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hold on. Karl, no more money to Stuttering John. Go back to observe and report. Well, no, now this series fuck, man. Why stop now? This first one was a huge success. Karl, did KB reach out to you? Great question. Did you get any sort of text or call from KB?
No.
Karen.
I got a lot of messages from a lot of people, including Jim Stansel. I told to fuck off. But not
Stansel tried
KB.
to smooth things out with you after the show.
Yeah, he put a quick video clip of me calling him out, and it said "Love you, Karl" with laughing faces, and I said, "No, go fuck yourself."
Right. This is all because KB is jealous of Karl being close to Shuli. That's a fact.
Yes.
I mean, apparently it has something to do with being on the show.
Yes.
And
correct.
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Don't worry. We've had our issues too, Kevin, but I fucking stepped up like a man and handled it with somebody I consider a friend. And it was on a much, much smaller scale than what you did. It didn't affect Karl. It couldn't have affected Karl financially. It couldn't have fucked up something that he had planned for weeks. That's lame shit.
Well, yeah, I think what Kevin underestimated was the number of people who were looking forward to the showdown between
100%.
John and myself, because I was watching it in MLC's chat, which you rarely see. People are going, "What the fuck is Kevin doing right now?" People were turning on Kevin in his own chat because I don't think Kevin realized that he was fucking up something that a lot of people wanted to watch. And it's behind the paywall. You already have 12,000 views on that video. A lot of people wanted to watch that.
Yeah.
But why did he? Why did John have like Chrissy Mayer on that day? And like, you know what I mean? Like that interview sucked. You know what I mean? It sucked. Yeah. What if you're not going to go at everything, or she's not going to call him out on certain things? Why have that? Why?
Well, it was both of them being phonies. Both of them were being phonies to each other. That was that interview. And the reason why he had her on is because that's all he's down to is haters. His friends don't want to do the show the way he's doing the show. The only time you saw Ojeda and that other guy was when he did nothing but politics yesterday or the other day, whatever.
Right.
That was it.
I did call John out for not knowing how to pronounce his friend's name.
Oh,
you
that's
know
right.
it's Ojeda, right?
Yeah.
Well, it is, but it should be pronounced Ojeda. I'm like, okay, but
that was really the most fascinating thing because you are the first person that was able to corral him into having to address stuff instead of just screaming and blah, 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 blah. But he admitted to nothing. Not like there was not one time where he said, all right, maybe I went over the line or maybe I did something wrong. It was
Great point.
Fascinating.
And Mike, I was trying to be fair when we were going back and forth on who's the hypocrite. I go, okay, it's 1-1 right now. I was giving myself an L for whatever he pointed out. I can't remember what it was, and he's like, nope, it's not 1-1. I'm like, come on, help me out here, man.
It's like arguing with. It is like arguing with a 5-year-old, especially when you did that. Remember, he's like, you don't want me to talk.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I was like. What a baby! I wrote in the chat. I couldn't believe he was acting like a fucking child.
Does. That's what a 5-year-old does. He'll have a tantrum.
That's what an alcoholic does at a bar.
It really,
or in his living room.
Well, it's funny. I had to explain to John that the way a debate works is you have to listen and then respond. And he didn't understand the listen part at all. He's like, oh, I'm not allowed to talk. I'm like, no, you're allowed to talk. I'm letting you talk most of the time, but you do need to listen sometimes. I'm trying to ask you a question.
now I know what he's like when he's watching debates. As soon as the guy he hates starts talking, he starts yelling at the TV the whole time, probably.
Yeah.
What's worse, John's haircut or Mike Morse's soul patch? Yeah, the soul. We got to have a meeting after this.
It's kind of a wash.
Kevin Brennan equals anti-Semite. Hi, Shuli. Hi, Shuli's fool. Hi, Bob's fake fool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anti-Semite.
Bob, you're a stand-up guy. Huge respect for defending yourself and your friends on MLC. Why does KB like Stuttering John so much?
Because everybody else hates him.
I don't even think that's it. I think he likes John because he somehow thinks it's going to upset me.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Right. He thinks he's somehow hurting us by being a friend of John's. You're only hurting yourself. That friendship train, it doesn't. It's coming crashing into the station. Trust me, it doesn't end well. John's political show is the dullest show on earth. I tried to play with some crazy conspiracies, but none of them have a sense of humor. Also, skipping super chats is going to stop people from donating. Well, me anyways. You're 100% right, dead fool. What's the point in you sending a super chat if he's not gonna read because he doesn't agree with what you said? Tough shit. What do you think this is? MLC? We're gonna start censoring people in the chat? Not here. Just won't read it. That's all. Connor, whether Stuttering John is an alcoholic or has mental health issues or both, he lives in a delusional world and believes he's correct. He won't change until he hits some sort of bottom. Mm-hmm. That, I believe, is the sad truth. He needs a wake-up call. And there's nothing in him there's no alarm that's going to go off until he falls flat.
It's amazing how many people have said, I thought John was off the internet for 8 months because he was getting himself right and he was going to come back.
Yeah.
And he's worse than ever. It's unbelievable how he's come back.
He can't even keep snot in his nose. If you can't keep snot in your nose,
it's unbelievable.
You only see certain people do that. Babies and doy-doys. Okay, that happens.
Nan Cram, thank you. I guess you don't have to know the definition of gaslight or hypocrisy to get into Mensa.
Yeah, he did not know how to use gaslight.
No.
Yeah, Mensa, I know, is another thing you're going to get into him with. The roast stuff you want to get into him with. There's so much more. It's just the first layer of this onion, ladies and gentlemen. So I like it when Pro Joe hits me with a Davino drop, says Tim. Oh, my dear.
Oh, this is another thing that John messaged me before he went on MLC. He was already looking to back out of the show. He wrote, I was under the impression that this was going to be an air out our differences kind of show, but my people are telling me that this is a coordinated roast.
My people.
And that was the other thing that KB was feeding him this shit too. He's like, oh yeah, Karl's going to have his producer there and all the guys. I'm like, Kevin, you're making this up. I didn't have anyone over. I just wanted to do a 1v1 with John. And all of a sudden, Kevin Brennan that's gaslighting. He's fucking lying to John and telling him that this is a coordinated roast that we're putting together. And that's the other thing, too, because obviously I went on this show and we were, brainstorming some funny names for the show, but I wasn't looking for you guys to be like, okay, what else should I hit him with? What else should I hit him with? Like, I do all my own research. I'm on this. I got it.
Right. We're not sitting here playing. When do you guys want to pop in? And when are and Mike, you put on a wig and all this stuff. Oh, look at this. Andrea, the great Andrea, bro. He has gotten help before, Shuli. He can't drink. He can't. The drink is more than anything else.
Yeah.
Karl, little exclusive fun fact, little promo thing here. Sunday night, Andrea is going to be popping in on Uncle Rico along with Benny Loco.
Wow, that's exciting. That'll be good.
So if you have some questions for the ladies, you're more than welcome to pop in. I told them we would do the start of the show, interviewing them, and then we'll move on to the clips after, which they do not. I'm not telling them they have to do it. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for them to get their side of their story out, because John has been saying some stuff recently when it comes to them. And, John, these are the people that ran your empire for you. Not only did they run it, but they sacrificed their time, their time away from their family, from friends, and money. While these people were working for free for you, they were donating to you.
And John is so pompous. He's going, and now these people want me to do something for them. He thinks that he deserved all of their time and efforts that they put into it. It's like, yeah, John, they might think that maybe you owe them something. That's not unreasonable.
How about a thank you for starting?
They're not asking for a lot. They wanted to know when you left the internet what the fuck that was all about, because you never told anyone. And they wanted to thank you for the work.
And then he was going to give people a free month when he started again, but like none of this stuff comes true.
He left them holding the bag, and everybody's there turning to these two going, where the fuck is John? Why are the shows not? And they are trying to reach out to, quote unquote, their boss at the time to get information to tell the people that are pissed. And he's just ghosting them. He just left them looking like fucking idiots. And that's unacceptable. So they'll be coming on Sunday night. When it comes to sharp wit, Bob is always one of the sharpest knives in the drawer. Just like Bob's pocket knife, Bob has a razor sharp, quick wit. You're right, St. Ranger. Army Major earned my respect for admitting Biden's 94 crime bill adversely affected poor minorities. John and his other guests were afraid to. Wow.
Wow. You actually watched that show?
I can't believe Poon hung in there like that. Holy shit.
Good job.
John looked like a chicken wing that fell behind the couch last Super Bowl. He has the new flesh-eating virus called Corzona 19, 2021, and 22. Skull!
I will say Richard Ojeda has won some people over because he went on Blind Mike's show, and they had a whole interview with them.
Fantastic job by Blind Mike.
He's a stand-up guy, Richard Ojeda, going on Blind Mike's show. And if you want to see more of Blind Mike and me, we're doing Who Are These Socials today at 6 p.m. on the Who Are These Podcasts YouTube channel, as we do every Thursday at 6 p.m. My show, Who Are These Socials, where we go through a lot of TikTok videos and have some fun with that. Guys, I'm going to jump off, but thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
But can I ask you this before you go?
Please,
From Prince. Karl, yesterday, Shuli asked you something about their beef. Your response was, this is just me and John, so I'm keeping it that way.
Yes.
All right, you understood that? Because I did.
I did understand that because you had said something to me like, hey, can you bring up the fact that he started it? And I didn't want to start. I'm like, I have so much to talk to John about.
Right.
But I actually, the one thing that I would love to talk to him about, and I have some other Anthony things I want to get to too, but the fact that he had you on his show and kicked you off right when it was getting interesting was also a bitch move on his part. And I'd love to talk to him about that. So,
but he'll just say he was boring. That's what he's going to say. Like he did.
And you can tell him that I'm willing to give that answer to him if he can keep his fucking mouth shut, and I'll come on, give him my answer, and get out.
He can't keep his mouth shut. He can't.
I know he can. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty.
If you guys want to watch I did an hour with John, a little over an hour with John yesterday. We even played To Catch a Dues Payer, the card game.
That's great.
If you want to watch that, patreon.com/Who Are These Podcasts is where you can go to sign up for that, or become a member on our YouTube.
Hey, listen, go join if you're not. If you're not, it's a crime. I mean, just off of last night's work alone. But I mean, the body of work Karl and his crew have been doing for years.
And thanks to my sister-in-law for making these ridiculous shirts that I've been wearing.
The great Karl Hamburger, ladies and gentlemen.
Hamburger.
WATP, WATS, and the creep off. Don't forget. There's a
Don't
lot
forget
to
the creep
choose
off. Vinny Paulina. All right. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Later,
Take
brother.
care,
Great
buddy.
job.
Take care, man.
Fucking Karl, man.
What a day.
Run.
What a
Home
day,
run.
baby. We even got to Melton talking about the meat today. It was unbelievable.
Melton's talking rustic cuts.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
what'd
put
he
some
say?
stuff up on Twitter. He cooked it up
I
and
saw
smoked it up.
the cooking.
Yeah.
He said he won't have his review till later, so I didn't hear the review.
He was starting to do it. I heard it. Like he said, it didn't have a lot of marble on it, but he cooked it, and it's a restaurant steak.
Mhm.
He goes, definitely.
I mean, you motherfuckers, you think we're fucking around here? It's all good.
Mhm.
It's all good. Sit back. You're gonna see it on TV. You're gonna hear it on radio, and you're gonna go, "Wow, is that who I think it is?" You goddamn right it is. Taking over one cow at a time. Do we want to take the sponsor break and then come back and get to these clips?
Yeah,
why
let's
don't
do
we
that.
do that?
Okay, so let's take the sponsor break, guys. Can't thank you enough for the memberships and the donations this morning. I mean, we're really building something beautiful here.
Yes.
1,100 watching.
Nice.
Good morning, boys. Oh, can someone screenshot these numbers and make sure Kevin gets them today? I understand he still
Show him
wants
the
to-
numbers.
Yeah. Kentucky.
And hit the share button. Share it
Yeah,
out on your
and hit the like
social
button.
media.
I like when Melton puts people in charge of the like button, and if they don't get a certain number, then that person's banned from the chat and the show. I love that. Dude's a genius. Good morning, boys. Can Discount Don Jameson pop in and give a shout out to my brother Sean? He's a big fan.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Discount Don, what's up, man?
Not too much. A shout out to your brother Sean.
That's it?
That's
That's
it.
it.
What do you ask for? What do you want him to do? Well, just ask him if he's doing it in a show, maybe.
Yeah. Are you working tonight?
You gigging anywhere tonight, Discount Don? Oh, Discount Don left.
listen,
He's
he's
angry.
busy.
Angry.
He's
Oh.
busy.
Yeah, guys,
Don?
I got a gig coming up this Monday.
Oh,
anyone in the
you at?
Ocean City, New Jersey area, I'll be performing between 4 and 5 at Clancy's by the Bay Restaurant. Come by for some comedy and shrimp cocktail.
All right, get out of here, you idiot. I love that. Matthew loves it. Discount Don. All right, we come back. We got it is silly. You need some silly business in the morning, man. It can't all be serious. Add 20 from Rumble and 3 from Twitch. I mean, we're sitting. Listen, we're working on a system. We're going to be aware of all these gifted and purchase subs and follow. We're tweaking the Twitch page. We're making it all happen. Can't thank you guys enough for your support. The Shuli Network shop.com. Code download now. Get your gear before Ray pulls everything off the shelves.
Put up the ghost screen. There it is.
I'll work on the overlay today.
No, this is fine. I don't think anybody can tell. I think this is good. I'm actually quite pale, so it fits in. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. BS show coming right back. 3 minutes. Bye. Folks, I want to tell you about one of our newest sponsors here at the Shuli Network. Of course, I'm talking about Factor. Now, I didn't know anything about Factor until they signed up. They're the #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, and I got to tell you something. I'm a guy who is not a fan of stuff that's good for you and healthy. It usually all tastes like crap. This is different. I mean, 2 of my favorites off the top of my head, the turkey chili and zucchini, and of course the jalapeno lime cheddar chicken. Delicious. You get these personalized little meals sent to you. They got smoothies. Everything's delicious. The smoothies are gone. We went through the whole family, kids, wife, everybody. And like I said, it's America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. It can help you fuel up fast with flavorful and nutritious ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track reaching your goals. I get it. Summer's a busy time. Kids want to go here. They want to go there. Soccer, summer camp, this, that. Why do we have them? And you're too busy to cook. but you want to make sure everybody's still eating well. Well, with Factor, you can skip the trip to the grocery store, skip the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality that you need. Factor's fresh. It's never frozen meals. They're ready in just 2 minutes. So all you got to do, heat it up and enjoy it. And then you get back outside in the warm weather and soak it all in. Maybe you're looking for a calorie-conscious summer. Okay. Try the delicious dietitian-approved Calorie Smart meals with around less than 550 calories per serving. How's that sound? You need an extra boost to support your wellness goals this summer? Try protein meals with 30 grams of protein or more per serving. Elevate eating at home with our new upscale Surf and Turf and Surf meal options. I mean, I'm talking roasted garlic filet mignon and shrimp. And of course, Cajun spiced shrimp and salmon. Delicious. They offer delicious flavor-packed options on the menu each week that fit a variety of lifestyles from keto to calorie smart, vegan, veggie, protein plus, you name it. Everything's prepared by chefs and approved by dietitians. Each meal has all the ingredients you need to feel satisfied all day long while meeting your goals. And if you're looking to mix it up, you can add protein and vegan meals each week. Choose from over 34 chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options, featuring premium ingredients such as broccolini, leeks, truffle butter, asparagus. Plus, you can round out your meal, replenish your snack supply with assortment of over 45 add-ons, including breakfast items like delicious apple cinnamon pancakes, bacon and cheddar egg bites, potato, bacon, egg, and skillet breakfast. Or for an easy wellness boost, try refreshing beverage options like cold-pressed juices, shakes, and smoothies. I can't hype these smoothies enough. They were so good. They went so fast in this house. And if you're looking to pack in more protein, conveniently add on filling options like salmon, filet, or chicken wings to your Factor meals to support your nutritional goals any time of the day. Want to budget this month out by cutting back on takeout? It's not a bad idea, and Factor can help. Not only is Factor cheaper than takeout, but meals are ready faster than the restaurant will deliver. 2 minutes. Find me a restaurant that can do that. If you do, you're living in it. With Factor, you can rest assured you're making a sustainable choice. We offset 100% of our delivery emissions to your door. Source 100% renewable electricity for our production sites and offices. This June, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered right to your door, and they're ready in just 2 minutes. That means no prep, and most of all, no mess. So head to factormeals.com/Shuli50, SHULI50, and you use that code Shuli50. Guess what you get? 50% off your first box. That's code Shuli50 at factormeals.com/Shuli50. And you're going to get 50% off your first box. And you will realize that I was right this whole time about Factor. They're awesome. Thank you, Factor, for sponsoring the network. And let's get back to the show.
Baby, go back to the show. I've been missing you. I miss you so
You're
much.
with the night Jewbird.
Yeah.
Well, buckle in, strap in. Let's fly away.
Grab yourself a dull knife and cut up a lime and put it in your Corona.
I like Buckshot's idea. Every time I take a rip,
Yes!
that overlay should pop up so it looks like I'm just a haze of smoke. We'll try. All right. So welcome back, everybody.
Hey kids.
Busy morning, man. Already hour and a half into the show. Talking about everybody's got thoughts. There's a buzz in the air. I mean, stuff's happening.
Fun.
We're having fun.
We're having fun, yeah.
We are. We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're having fun. We're doing everything.
Why is it so funny when he says that? Who's giving the subscriptions? Somebody got a subscription in Twitch? Can we find out who's gifting so we can give them a shout out, boys? Please. And thank you. So let's get back. 1209. That disgusting pig has a fly in the frame. Yeah, I was saying. People were texting me. They were like, "No spit yet, but I did see a fly." Karl made chicken salad out of chicken squat. Yeah, Mr. Poon, 100%. Bob, did the turd fly out like a missile? That's a good question.
Wish I can say that.
Did it just? It was like it was a tough.
It
push.
eased out. It looked like an old person sitting on a couch. It went really slow, you know.
Painkiller, $5. Kevin doesn't strike me as a suite full of strangers having fun type of gal. The irony of him saying Shuli's is he is literally a Yenta Jap. I mean, I'm an Israeli Jew, and I don't talk about numbers and dollar amounts as much as Karen Brennan. So yeah, it is odd. It is a bit hypocritical.
Bob, whatever you do today, don't tell him that everybody's calling him Karen now.
Yeah.
That would upset him.
Well, that'll be probably in the tape at the beginning. If I see that thing go up, I'm like, here we go again.
What is he calling me?
Was it Chandler who gifted it? I mean,
Chandler's always in there. You think?
Look at Chandler. Gets a 10. I love this man so much. An OG. Shoot, hold on. 10 Mark, $2. Thank you, 10 Mark. Shuli, hold on. What does that say? Shuli's delusional. He's the biggest shill. Nice Hitler stash, by the way. Number one. And number two, you're right. I'm shill. Nobody's getting their money's worth here. That right, everybody? Hey, Mr. Michael. Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later. Still one of the creepiest commercials. Stuttering John, KB, and JC.
And Jesus Christ.
And JC should do a show called The Lemon Show Podcast. 3 bitter old men crying about everything. I lost respect for KB after yesterday. That's Emperor Dom saying,
wow.
Pissed off Karl is the man. Get this man a spit rag. Hack. Go Bills. Salute to Karl for going in hot on me Ma Brennan. Me Ma. Oh, that's great. Nana Brennan. Is Karl still in the KB business? No, according to what he said here, I do not believe so. Bob, I don't know why you tolerate that toxic hot dog. Painkiller, $2.
Good point.
That's been the show since I started. I don't know.
And understand that that's not the same Kevin off air that is on air. That's a work. Understand that. But
I wouldn't say it's a work, but I'm saying it's like, yeah, he's totally different in person. Everybody is, everyone that I see. I don't know.
Bob, careful how you maneuver between these shows. Perfect by proxy.
What does that mean?
There's no pressure from us about Bob doing MLC. There never has been. Have we ever had a meeting about how you need to leave that show?
And if we did, Bob wouldn't show up anyway.
Well, yeah, I would never. First of all, to be that delusional, to think that I could tell another man what to fucking do. Like, we're friends. We're not blood. We're not married. We're not fucking this week. But my point is, he's entitled to do whatever the fuck he wants. He's still my friend. I have no.
Remember I stayed at your house and we slept in a bed together.
I remember that.
I remember it too. It was wild. We didn't get much sleep, if you know what I mean.
I don't call that sleeping.
You ever tried sleeping with a dick in your ass?
It's not too easy, is it, fellas?
Ready.
So when Shuli stayed over, I put Oz on the TV, and then I walked out of the room, and I came back an hour later, and I said, "Welcome, new cellmate."
He calls it Oz. We call it foreplay. I mean, we all know what that show's about and what that leads to. I love all of this, says Rennie. $10. Thank you, Rennie. John is the biggest hypocrite of all. Also, could you imagine getting in a slap fight with that dude? He catches you with that jagged root of a finger. Love all you guys. Yeah, it's a legal weapon in the ring. I bet he was using the spoon to cut the lime. Unbelievable. But you just blew my mind. John needs a manager. He's out of control heel. He's had managers. He's had agents. He's had all these things. He goes behind their backs. He books shit without their knowledge to cut them out of their percentage. That's why he doesn't have anybody.
All right.
Nobody can work with this guy. Karl put up a text exchange between him and Crying Ryan Sharman, who's in our chat, who's been with us for a while, and him telling Ryan to go troll people. to, and admitting that his sock account or something. Ryan was like, "Hey, I see you're a Yankee fan, whatever," and he's like, "How'd you know?"
Mm-hmm.
I thought this Jim Stansel guy was quitting YouTube and going back to being a mannequin at the Gap. What's the deal? Kevin, that's a hack. I mean, he put out this whole goodbye video that everybody's a joke. We're all fucking sheep that give money to Kevin and to us, and everybody sucks. Nobody has any integrity.
But it's so funny that people that don't make money don't like when other people make money. You're in a business where you're trying to make money. It's part of it. So you want Kevin to make no money at all. That's what he's saying. He wants Kevin to make. It was like, it's such an opportunity to be able to do what you love and make money.
Right.
What's so hard about it?
Right.
Those who can't will yell about it. And that's what they do. They yell about it because they can't, John.
Tim G, KB won't count these numbers. Stut Joe related. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can count the numbers for his show yesterday because that was all Shuli Network related. So you're welcome again, Kevin. First it was super chats, then memberships. Now the actual base of a show, the format. You're welcome. Anytime. Hi, this is your friendly reminder that those boys in the back work hard for us all. Support those hotties if you can. Every little bit counts. Drop it, Frog. Thank you.
There you go. He's sobered up enough to do that for us.
Thank you, Tiff. In between vomits, he gave you what you wanted. Has anyone checked on Chad lately? I think he's doing another Dateline show with us soon. So
Yeah. I told him he's in with that. So that was the other day. I call him on the way to the chiropractor.
Rennie, thank you for gifting 5.
I did it.
But Rennie did it. How drunk do you think John was during the interview? There were a few times I heard him slurring his words. Yeah. I mean, he was pounding the beers pretty regularly.
Yeah, and Karl said that he had already started. He'd been halfway done with one. So who knows how many he had before that?
Well, he was pre-gaming because the Yankees-Mets game was coming.
Of course.
So. Yeah. Young Bob Levy. I've seriously had enough of KB. Been watching.
Don't look at the cigarette in its mouth. Jesus Christ, that's hilarious.
I've been watching religiously for years. Not so much, and I mean that. His funny has vanished and has been replaced with spite. I mean, look, what can I tell you?
Yeah, I mean, I really thought that the last 2 weeks or whatever, it's been on fire. I say sometimes it's like, whatever, but I mean, I just think it got a flow again. And then yesterday happened. That was explosive. Whatever you're going to say, that's explosive, and it worked out well.
Luckily,
it worked out well. Luckily. Yeah. Because Karl, I don't want to see Karl like lose that after all that bullshit.
Looks like it worked out well for Kevin too. You got people quitting their Patreon.
No, I don't believe anything like that. I truthfully don't. People like to say
nobody
things,
likes Karl around here.
But what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where did you come from? It was a classic for us, a classic MLC yesterday. It really was. No matter what you think about it, Bob defends Karen like a bad way. No, it's not about that. It's about putting out a product. That was a product yesterday that was put out, and it was an amazing craziness. Like I didn't see that coming at all. David Chandler, say hi if you're watching on Twitch and not subscribed. I'm feeling frisky. Oh, stop it, you little.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Get on Twitch. Chandler's gifting. Santa Chandler's gifting. Before KB attributes the number of viewers to Karl, you're still over 1,000 after he's gone. Yeah.
Take a break, and that usually gets that knocks us down pretty good when we take a break, but we come back up.
Yeah.
Hey, Shuli, I was wondering why you're hated so much on Reddit and on other podcasts. Are they jealous of you because you're making a living? You didn't do anything to anyone. Listen, I couldn't tell you the exact reason.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
You don't have to do anything to anyone on the internet.
Especially on Reddit.
That's the key. People will just fucking all of a sudden they don't like you because of the fact that they think it's I'm going to take that beef. You know what I mean? It's really weird, but that's just the internet.
Listen, it's it's their call at the end of the day. I haven't gone out of my way to do anything to anyone. All I give a shit about is working with my friends and making sure everybody can have some money in their pocket. And we're finally doing that.
We're doing it.
We are. We're having fun. So, if that upsets people, I don't know what to tell you, man.
We're having fun.
I mean, just do something. Fuck. I don't know. I was upset like those people for most of my life. And then I found healing crystals. And now
I knew it.
I'm one with you. I love this. His wife sells crystals. Please. I would love that income. Sell as many as you can, honey. Go nuts. KB almost ruined my evening like a bad hot dog. Bob, stop saying it turned out well. That's like saying that surviving a drunk driver T-boning you, but you're a paraplegic and it's turning out well. FKB.
I mean, look, what you got yesterday is exactly what you people wanted. Okay, a lot of you people. That was, they love to watch everything else falling apart for people, and that's if there's I'm saying like 15% of the people that watch love that shit.
The super chatters are the ones who give content to the show. They're actually writers on the show.
Yeah,
you guys are writers on this show too. The super chat.
It is true. It is totally true.
Yeah, Bob is the only one who gets it. You don't take it personal. Kevin's anger is on the show, and you let it roll off your back. Been MLC for now. Forrest, I understand what you're saying, but you got to look at it from Karl's point of view. This is something that he's been working on. It's not easy to fucking nail
he had
down.
every fucking right to be as pissed as he was, and I loved it. I thought it was fucking great. It just kept coming, and fucking everything was fucking flying.
I mean, look, it's when it's all said and done, like Karl, like Bob said, Karl had every right to be pissed. And when you're in that moment, and when something is slipping through your fingers that you work so hard to do, slipping through your fingers that you work so hard to do, you at that moment, you're not like, he's just doing his shtick. I'll let it roll off. You're fucking passionate. You give it. Karl gives a shit about what he's putting out there. That's why they have the audience that they have. That's why they have the numbers they have. They put the fucking effort and energy into their show. So I hear what you're saying, Forrest, and you're not necessarily wrong, but I think you gotta look at it from Karl's point of view. So yeah. Sorry, Bob, you are wrong this time. Kevin Brennan is a jealous bitch who John grifted out of 3K.
Yeah, look, whatever. It's like, I'm not going to argue with your opinions. That's cool. You have every right to think whatever you want. I'm not saying anything different. I'm really not. You can hate it. You can love it. It doesn't affect me. Okay. Yeah. I'm a second mic on that show. Okay. And he runs the show how he wants to run it.
Melton is all in on rustic cuts. I'm telling you, that's the best selling point of this shit. Is try it. I can talk about it all I want, but you try it, from the burgers to the fucking steaks to the brats to everything. It's amazing. I say everyone boycott MLC just for today. Sorry, Bob. This is a $5 for you. Now, see, unlike Kevin, I don't want to affect anybody's pocket, anybody's bottom line. You guys do what you want, support who you want. We
argue with my opinions, goddamn. Well, fucking, your opinion doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean any fucking thing. You come in here, you're a listener. Now listen. Okay, how was that?
That was good.
That's nice.
That was good. Forrest. Okay. Sure, I get it. Karl being mad, but as a fan, it's even more funny. I get that.
It was to see Karl come in like that. I've never seen Karl like that. I've never seen him like that. And I thought it was fucking riveting, if that's the word.
I mean, David, can we just talk about David Chandler's got a hype train going on Twitch? I mean,
oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Did Bob ever get his system cleared out yet? I missed the first hour of the show.
Yeah, it's getting better, man. I feel good. I feel pretty good.
Well, have you shit yet or not?
Well, yeah, it's not like coming out all at once, but it's enough that it came
like
out.
How much was it? Like a one drop?
Mike, I didn't weigh it, okay? But I'm just saying that I'm feeling better. My stomach calmed down. I think it was a lot of gas and that, but It was like it couldn't get past the Turd. You know what I mean? It held
Did it get past the second.
The Turd baseman coach put his hands up and stopped him there, and that's what was happening.
I mean, everybody's now people are on Twitch partying. There's a hype train on Twitch.
We may have been gifted more subs over. I don't know how Twitch works, so I can't tell what's going on over there.
Well, that's good that we're there.
This they actually can blame on me.
Okay, good. Some people are saying Karl coming in hot. We didn't. Let's
look at this. Billy Farrell. Bob's not going to bite the hand that feeds. Look, I don't need to be fed. Do you understand that?
Bob's hands feed Bob. I hate to break it to you. You know,
I don't get this. It's like I do what I always wanted to do, and I always wanted to work with him, and I learned how he did his show. And we came coming
this fall. Kevin Brennan is anti-Semite exclusively on Netflix.
Yeah, because he was talking about the shows, like like the live shows that we do. Like I do my own shit. When those shows come up, I if I'm open, I jump on them. They're gonna come with me with the dates and say, "Can you do this date?" If not, we'll move it to another date. I'm doing my own shit. You know what I mean? When I want to go out, I go out. When I don't, I enjoy my life. I just fucking. I did everything here to make this a cool place to hang.
Amen.
For everyone.
Amen. Chandler gifting 5 more over there on Twitch. What the fuck? I feel like there's a party. I feel like there's a party inside a building and I can't get in. I feel like everybody's at this cool club and I'm on the outside going, I didn't know you couldn't wear sneakers, or whatever the fuck.
Because, dude, why do birds fly? Why do children laugh? Why do sharks swim? It's what I do for a fucking living.
It is Shark Week.
And by the way, KB, let me point this out too, because you go, oh, you're just gonna have a love fest with this guy after he was shitting on you. I wasn't gonna have a fucking love fest with him, KB. I got some shit to hash out with this asshole who's trying to get my Patreon taken down, which is my main source of income, which is an act of fucking violence. I was really looking forward to this, and you get out here and you go, yeah, don't talk to Karl. He's an asshole. Great, thanks. Thanks for that.
No, but you say you told the last time you were here, you said you're going to transition away from Stuttering John and Chad.
No, I did not. When did I say that?
My point is, I know you said Chad.
So he bailed on that. He was wrong on that. He goes, no, my point is,
I'm not sure if he said Stuttering John.
Yeah, I don't care about Chad anymore. He's a fucking liar.
What?
I don't care about Chad anymore. He just lies all the time.
This is breaking news. Chad's a liar?
No. Yeah, I know.
Play the clip, Adam.
That was fucked up.
I didn't know. I didn't know he's going to really literally take my advice. But
I know what I said, but it's not true.
No, he's using it as an excuse to say, "Oh, look, Kevin told me not to."
Yeah, but if you're gonna have him on, don't shit on him for a week. Just
he didn't really shit on him. He was on today. He didn't shit on him really at all.
Shit on him. Karl's been doing it for years. I've enjoyed it.
But you guys, he was interviewing this Lisa Jordan is a fucking loser, and you act like he's a loser. She's a fucking gigantic loser.
Again, has nothing to do with why Karl is in here right now. Lisa Jordan had nothing to do with this. This is him just dodging having to take responsibility for this shit. He fucked up. And he doesn't want to admit it.
She doesn't fuck anybody. She's like I'm watching the clip, and you guys are right. Like I did. Women ever come from intercourse? It's like she's a loser. She's trying to marry Andy Dick or whatever the fuck. And then you guys.
Connor, I've noticed a few times that when Kev gets painted in a corner, he pivots and start yelling about something else.
Like
Did you also notice when Karl starts yelling, he's still smiling? This is cool. Watch this.
Just leave John alone till he fucking goes back to school, and then shit on him again. I don't understand. You guys can't do anything else but Stuttering John.
We have a lot of stuff.
Stansel? How about Fonzie over here at Stansel?
Shuli was covering me yesterday, I saw, which is sad, really. Sorry, man.
Yeah, we ran out of material.
Yeah, I know.
So, Kevin, I'm running my show the way that I'm supposed to. I didn't realize I had to run things through you first to figure out how to do my own fucking show over here. John and I have been building up to this. He's been talking shit about me. He's got his hypocrisy police show. He goes on and rags on me nonstop. I'm ragging on him. We're going to do a show together, one-on-one debate. My producer's not here. No one else is in this house right now. It's just going to be me and him. And all of a sudden, you guys are filling him with all this fucking shit. Oh, it's going to be this whole thing. They're all going to gang up on him. That was never the case. He did research on me.
It was always one-on-one. Always.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are fucking making shit up and telling him the shit and giving him an out. And it's fucked up.
What were you
get
going
him
to
back
pay
on
him?
because
What are you going
it's
to pay him?
one-on-one. It's
Let's talk about the pay.
one-on-one.
Let's talk about the pay.
Yeah, that's the
pay-
other fucking thing too. Thanks for we already negotiated the deal, John and I.
Exactly.
And then you're going in there and going, by the way, an hour before the show, oh, you got to renegotiate that deal, John. You're taking money out of my pocket. Why, KB? What the fuck? I know you're pissed. You paid him $3,000, but I think I did a pretty good job for you on that episode. I made it interesting because after I left, you guys had nothing to fucking talk about.
Woo!
Hot call. Hot call.
Hot Karl, right on your chest.
Somebody just gave him a hot call.
Wow.
Or that SNL credit didn't help him with that.
No.
That's
Whoa.
fucked up, man.
All right. Well, listen.
I can get John on right now and get this thing done again because they did make a deal, and I said it just happened. Like what I said, how long ago did you agree to this? And he said, what, last week or something? He had Chrissy Mayer on, or something like that.
Yeah, you know what
But
it was, Karl? You know what it was?
Here we go. You know what it was? Now he's gonna come clean.
You know what it was? I just realized what it was. On my phone today when I was eating, I saw. Oh no, you know what it was? I saw your thing with Chris and the other guy. With the Lisa Jordana thing. Then I'm watching that. Then I see on my Twitter, Shuli shitting on me with the fucking thing in Atlantic City, and all you guys
really
are shitting. You didn't even.
Thank you, Bob. I wasn't shitting. I was just giving my opinion, something that he does and every other fucking person does on the internet. He just got his cunt in a knot because it was me.
Didn't say anything, Karl. So I appreciate that. But the
which now I will give my opinion on everything, Kevin. Just so you know, anything in your world, I will have an opinion on it. So you might as well get one of those headsets that you can just strap your phone to the side of your head because you're going to be playing a lot of clips.
The fact that I feel like everybody's in cahoots with everybody else. Everyone's talking behind my back. I know everyone's talking behind John's back. So I'm just saying it's.
Oh, somebody DM me. Did he claim that I'm now trying to take his channel down?
I think I don't know if he says Shuli's, whatever that is. I don't think.
Well, that's Jews.
We know.
He's too much of a pussy to fucking say the word Jews.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to.
Yeah,
I think that's episode 2 of anti-Semite.
Yeah. Auntie or anti-Semite.
Anti-Semite.
I like auntie because that way we get the urban audience to watch.
Yeah,
too.
okay.
That's like I was saying if it's on
have to have a
YouTube.
black friend though.
if it's paid on YouTube, it's not out there. It's like hidden, like Patreon is. It's
Correct.
the same thing, right? Am I right about this?
It's behind a paywall. Absolutely.
So they can go like I said, you can go behind any paywall and get the clips anyway if somebody wants.
Wait a minute. So his argument, because I didn't see this part. Somebody just said Kevin's claiming you're trying to take him down. So he's claiming that if people have access to his shows,
the
from
YouTube
the past,
behind, yeah, you know how like it goes behind like Patreon does.
Yeah, but
He
if
says
you're
people can go through that, just like and then try to get him in trouble with YouTube, but it's behind.
you can pull the same videos off of Patreon.
No, I know.
It makes no difference. They can get your video. And Kevin, I barely can watch the new show. You think I'm going back and going through your archives? You're out of your fucking mind. I could care less. Do your fucking show. I'm the one that's been screaming, there's enough internet for all of us. You're the one crying like a cunt every day.
It's like I feel like everyone's like me and John are the fucking clowns, and you guys and Shuli and you guys all always act.
And when somebody brings it back to him, when somebody gets in his fucking grill and gets fired up, the back pedal begins.
Mm-hmm.
This is the guy.
Like Shuli,
That's why do you think he won't send me a link ever? Because he knows I'll light that motherfucking hot dog up. He will not win.
Send a link.
Trust me, anytime.
Kind of fucking.
He's too much of a pussy to do it. Play that. Open your show with this. Clip it, fuck boys, and send it to him.
And radio whiz, like Shuli's got all the answers. Shuli, like I said, Shuli fucking ran Potsdam into the fucking ground as a fucking dumpster fire, and because he thought he could do it like you did in Rochester. You're good at your job. Shuli sucks. I don't know why.
And again, what does this have to do with you sandbagging the fucking interview between John and Karl? Be a fucking man. Gonna blame me and you bring up me in Pottstown?
You do his fucking show, but I feel like you guys are all in cahoots, and I'm sick of it.
I'm promoting my show, Kevin. There's over 1,000 people watching live to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Bob Levy's Fat Balls giving you all a heads up. Trying to give 200 subs here shortly. As soon as funds transfer for Venmo, turn your gifted settings on.
Whoa, big
You
balls.
have been warned. What's going on Twitch? Do we have an update on what's happening there?
We do not.
Shut the fuck up, then. Like Jesus Christ.
There's 3 of us on air. There's 3 of us backstage. Not one person can type in Twitch and go to the page and see what the fuck's happening.
No, I went there. I just don't understand what's going on over there.
I get it. I get it. Is there anyone else who understands? God damn it.
I know.
Give me Muttering Jay, I'm ready for that exclusive interview later today. Okay. David Chandler gave you a total of 1,000 bits and 20 subs today. 1,000 bits.
That sounds great.
You know what
is a bit?
Bob, no, we don't have time for this right now. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's life-changing shit. Okay. And we have 1,000 of them now.
Okay. Oh, really?
1,000 bits equals 1,000 subs. I don't think that's correct.
I don't know.
I blame Shannon.
What the fuck was that?
That was my yearbook picture. I don't want that out there. Yeah, 1,000 bits is $20. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Chandler.
This morning, I'm promoting this big show that I've been building
because you were on. If you're not on, it gets 400 people.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, well, Karl's not on now. We're over 1,000 still, Kevy. Karen.
I'm promoting the fucking show on their show. And KB, I'll tell you this, Chad Zubak goes, KB doesn't have a personality. I go, that's because he doesn't want to talk to you, Chad. I had your fucking back on that show. And meanwhile, you're going out here and telling Stuttering John he should take more of my money and not even do the show and go watch the fucking Yankees game. The Yankees fucking suck, John. They're not making the playoffs this year. Get over it.
Yeah.
Okay, John, I changed my mind. Do the show, but still get a guarantee. Still get a guarantee.
There's no guarantee.
Come on, Kevin.
Give him 500 guarantee. You'll make the money.
He made the deal already.
Listen,
Give him a
he's got the
guarantee.
link. He's got the link. I'm going live on my channel at 6 o'clock. I'm going to send out the link to other people. If John doesn't show up, we'll do something else. We'll pivot. But
Can you give it? Can you
John
guarantee?
can still come.
Can you guarantee a guarantee?
I'll guarantee $500. How about that?
All right, that's
John,
fair.
I would do a cool grand if I was John.
No,
shut up,
well,
Stanley.
why?
You
It was
fucking
said
What
already.
the fuck is your goddamn problem? You just said we're friends, and then they're coming out here and fucking negotiating on John's behalf.
Now he's getting drunk and he's getting courageous.
No.
I like a guy who's courageous after a couple of vodkas.
What happened to my
He's
super
courageous
chat?
on you and
Broadcasting.
AC. He's courageous on that cock.
What happened to my super chat? Do I have to yell at Adam the way the Stuttering John yelled at Adam? I feel like they want to.
We haven't
No,
got.
we
We
didn't
haven't
get to it
got.
yet.
We're
We didn't get to
way
it
down
yet.
there, man.
Oh,
We're backed up, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I
John
should do what Shuli does. Let's get caught up on super chats. They read 2 and then they're caught up.
Yeah, that's right, guys, because we only have 2 super chats. You know that. This is a man who watches. He knows. He's figured us out.
We have 8 in the queue right now. You want to get to them?
Stevie Lou out in Twitch land. Holla.
What?
KB is the ponytail puller on the playground. Tiff, $2. Bob got that plug out. He sure
What
does.
is that? What?
Promoting a BS show. Then he said the last time Karl was this angry was when John struck his Patreon. I believe it.
Yeah.
The Turd basement coach. I've noticed a few times that when KB gets painted corner, he pivots, starts yelling about something else. Yeah, Connor. Whatnot Chaser. KB is a piece of S. $1.99. Who's the bigger hair fusser, Stancil or Stuttering John?
They do the same moves.
My son is watching all of this for the first time and loves it. Hi, Dante. Hi, Dante. Hi, Dante's lawyer. Hi. Oh, my God. Again, it's just add 1,000 bits from Chandler and 2. I mean,
boom.
Unbelievable. Boys, you're off the hook. The chat's letting us know what's going on in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just what do you care so much? What do you care?
Listen,
What do you care?
I was going to call John out for all of his hypocrisy. I'm the Federal Bureau of Hypocrisy. I have jurisdiction.
Oh, he got a
over
new
the hypocrisy
shirt,
police.
too. He got a new
I
shirt,
do.
and I cock blocked it. I'm a fucking,
All right.
I'm a piece of shit.
6
No,
p.m. 6 p.m. Who are these podcasts?
I did get mad that
yeah,
you were
put a
on the
link,
fucking
Karl.
Shuli show. Don't fucking degrade yourself like going on that Shuli Network show. You're better than that. He uses you.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so I should have my other show taken away from me. Thank you, KB, for policing
No, I didn't
this.
say. I just said get a guarantee.
did.
John should get a guarantee.
You also told him not to do it. That was the first thing you said to John.
You said
No,
that
I
we
was
were
saying,
making fun of him. We weren't making fun of him.
saying, why is he going to do a show? Karl was just shitting on you for 25 minutes while I was eating lunch.
Oh, well,
That's weird because when I heard it, it sounded a little different. I don't know if I have that. Let me see here. Yeah, let me see.
See, Kevin, I'm going to be honest with you. I need your advice here.
I don't like people talking shit behind your back and then be like, and then Karl's going to act like he's your best pal when you do his fucking show.
Kevin, and that's why. You tell me, should I do this or not?
No, fuck no.
All right, then I'm not doing it.
What is he paying you?
We're just going to split the super house. But these guys are all planning this fucking whole thing.
Nobody's planning. I'm not planning anything.
Bullshit, Bob. You're all
What am I
planning.
planning? What am I planning, John?
You're a liar.
You shut the fuck up. You're going to start yelling over everybody all the fucking time.
I seen kiddie pools at a night. You see that pool?
Look at Ray. Look at Ray with his plug going live 10:02 tonight.
Yeah, that was up there for like 20 minutes.
Oh, I would be.
This is the best where John is making fun of Bob's pool, and John lives in Florida, where literally everybody at the house has a pool.
Everyone,
and he doesn't.
If you don't think that was a reason for being so buddy with Karl when he found out he's on the block, you're out of your mind. Karl's got that pool money, bitch.
You would be embarrassed if you even had a fucking pool that you fucking.
Oh, that reels. What a dick. He says, don't go on Shuli show when his second mic, his partner is on the Shuli show.
You fucking filthy fucking animal. You are the slobbiest looking motherfucker I ever seen in my life. Look at the collar on your fucking shirt. It doesn't even want to be on your fucking stupid, disgusting body.
Did I not do this?
I think you shouldn't.
Yeah, but Daddy, I had a bad dream. Can I lay down with you?
I can't wait till that all falls apart.
Oh my God. Oh.
Why don't you just?
You better give him shit every time he opens his mouth about Stuttering John. You better go, oh, your best friend? The one you fucking censored me over?
Suck his dick already, all right? You fucking piece of shit.
The little butthurt.
Oh, look at me. I'm a fucking
I'm
nuts.
friends
You're
with
a
Kevin
fucking idiot. You're a drunken nothing in life.
Man.
Get out of this. We got to keep the kids out of this. We got to keep the kids out of this.
Yeah, Bob, come on, man. We
Oh,
can't.
what? He's selling my kids just now?
You see, he doesn't listen. Once again, you see what I'm talking about? I said it after the first time. He didn't listen. I did it again. Knew he wasn't going to listen because he can't hear anything because he's just yelling.
And I like that these guys are like, whoa. There's rules to this. No, there isn't.
Right.
This guy wants to fucking show up and talk shit. And Bob is able to reply. And guess what? There's no fucking handbook on when you can't and can't say in an argument.
And plus, he's done this that you guys don't even know about. Okay, so it's I don't care what the chats say. I am going to do everything that he's done, and I'm not going to back off.
Mason says, don't ever apologize for saying that.
No,
Bob.
I'm not. I'm saying he's done this shit, like, you know what I mean? And he's done it on the fake accounts. And no, it's not going to stop. If he's got a problem, let him come to Atlantic City. You know what I mean? Everybody, all these people talk shit to my face. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. See what happens. Do it.
Yes, Stancil. You bring that pretty hair to AC, pal. I just may show up. In fact, I will show up. What do you think of that? And if anyone lays a
I didn't say I don't care about you guys, Marty. I'm saying you don't know what's going on. Okay, I don't need to inform everybody about everything. I am going to do what I do, and that's it.
Yeah. If somebody lays a finger on my beautiful head, I will own MLC. You understand me? I will own that suite. I will own that casino. You monsters, stay away from me when I'm there. Animals.
Well, you get Kevin's headphones.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh my God! I dress like Kevin and I shave and I just walk around with a headset on, and everybody's like, "He's so much shorter in person."
Hear what he said?
Because you don't shut the fuck up. That's your fucking
yeah.
problem.
See?
Oh, fuck off. I can do what the fuck I want.
Oh, I can do what I want. Yeah,
What are you going to do, John? You're going to say you're going to come here? You're not going to come here. You're a fucking coward. You're a fucking drunken loser.
And I love that this Brennan's talking about Jews every fucking day, and you bring this up, and Adam's like, "Hey, Bob, we can't have that.
Some decorum, please.
Hey, gentlemen, please, gentlemen."
Shirt's just barely hanging on you. Look at you. Oh, talk over me. Oh, talk over me, you fucking piece of shit. Nobody's doing anything with Karl. Karl's having you on to fucking talk to you, and that's the fact.
Level 11 hype train on Twitch, which I didn't even know we could get to level 11. So fucking Chandler, the Twitch god over there running shit. Thank you, Chandler. Chandler gifted 100 subs.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Get the fuck out of here.
You crazy cocksucker.
Chandler.
Wait, I mean, wow. And 5,000 bits. I'm getting updates from Iso Doe, the one you know. Thank you, Iso.
John, what you should do is demand a guarantee from Karl. You don't split super chats because he'll lie to you how much you made. So
what a fucking piece of shit.
Sorry. There's no way Karl's going to lie. And they come up. I mean, all John has to do is look at the replay and basically look at it.
Has Karl ever fucked Kevin over? Has he ever lied to Kevin? Has he ever rat fucked him? No. Why would
Karl
you
doesn't
do
seem
this?
to be somebody that lies.
No. Why would you fucking say this?
See,
No, I saw you in the beginning of your show tell me, don't do it. He's fucking, this is all a fucking work. So if it is, I won't fucking do it because I don't need it.
No, say you need a guarantee of 1,000 and then he can have what's left over because Karl's gonna lie to you. He's gonna say YouTube and Apple, everybody's taking their cut, and this is all that's left over. That's what anybody would do.
Well, to be quite honest,
I got to keep interrupting because Chandler won't stop over there on Twitch. He's now gifted another 5,000 bits. What are bits? And then and we're up to level 13 of this hype train, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. My God.
Be prepared because John's going to lie because he just said, to be honest.
Right. Shalom Shuli TV on Twitch. If anybody's interested, hop on over.
I'd rather watch the Yankees and Mets. And then after hearing you just say, he was ripping me an asshole.
He was ripping me an asshole.
No, this is going to pay you. And it's going to
He was ripping him an asshole.
But meanwhile, John does a show every day, shitting on Karl, shitting on me, shitting on you, shitting on Mike, which that's baffling to me. He claims that Mike's biggest claim to fame was doing Stuttering John cartoons in Cracked Magazine or whatever magazine. And I'm like, yeah, that really blew his career up, John. That launched him out of the stratosphere. Yeah.
Hey, no, don't split super chats. I need a guarantee to demand a guarantee.
So now he's ruining the interview. Now he's in the money. Now he's changing the money. He's going out of his way. Unbelievable. You say what you want about me all day long, Kevin. I would never fucking do this to somebody that I consider a friend, somebody that has been on my show countless times, that has never done anything to me.
Wants to put the second hour behind his Patreon paywall.
Yeah, because he wants to make more money off you. So you need $750 guarantee.
But that wasn't true anyway. The thing is that they were going to put it on each of their thing after it.
That's right.
On their Patreons.
Yeah, the next show is on Stuttering John's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So now John's going to get a chance to get a bunch of views and a bunch of super chats. I'll be very interested to see. Listen, can we all agree on this? John doing it on his channel, we have to keep track of the super chats because I'm dying to know what Karl will end up getting.
Yeah.
If we have the numbers of the super chats and do them that
I hope it worked out. Like I said, I hope it worked out where the super chats came in higher. It worked out better for Karl, because
it
of the
100% did. It 100% did. Don't miss
I hope
America's
so.
#1 review show, the Davidians, coming this fall to a UHF station near you. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Shout out to the 1100 watching fucking Neil's brother. That reminds me of the thing with Ray. He wants his shirt gone. We didn't even get into that today.
Super chats after that.
Well, first you just told me I shouldn't do it, and now you tell me to negotiate.
No, but then I calmed down. I said, don't split super chats because he's gonna lie. Take it. Say I need. Basically, what
And now Karl's a flat out liar.
I did say he's got to pay you before the show starts, so that way you have a guarantee, and that way afterwards he can't fuck you and go, I only made this much, and he's gonna put it on his Patreon, so he's gonna make more money there. So say you need at least minimum $750 before the show starts, and then you can figure out the rest from there.
Yeah, I don't. After hearing you in the beginning telling me don't do it, then I don't. I'll take your advice. I think that you know what the fuck you're doing as opposed to these other.
So this way, when he gets called out for not doing the show, he can go, Kevin told me not to do it.
Yeah.
Take it up with him.
Fucking losers. So fucking, I'll take your advice on this and just tell him to fuck off.
No, I can see do the show, but get money up front. Don't take a cut of super chats.
But now
it's making me insane that he's talking about Karl like that. It's so fucked up. Talk about a guy who doesn't fucking deserve it. I've unbelievable. So yeah, be curious to hear him worm his way out of this one today, or at least try to, or maybe take some responsibility and apologize. Be nice.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's funny.
Why? Takes a bigger, tougher man to admit he's wrong than to keep going. That's what my gay lover told me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. In Germany, I typically let KB's gelling gently lull me to sleep. Bob's the GOAT, but KB's actions was worse than what turned the WATP crowd on Chad. I think he meant to say crowd. I don't know. Yeah. Bob sitting there while KB craps on Shuli is sad. I'm not looking for Bob to create drama. Let Kevin get it out. No matter what Bob says, Kevin's going to do that, right?
And it basically, I am fucking going back and forth with him, but it's over what? I don't know. I don't know what it is about.
Well, you heard Bob numerous times say, "What do you care? Like, what do you care? You don't think we give people shit talking us day and night on any form of social media, in the next room, the people we married, okay? We let it go. You got to let it go. No, not everybody's going to love you. We can grow up. We want more one-on-one with Robert Levy. We are working on it. We are working on it. Be patient. We got it coming. Don't worry. We're not bailing on that show. It's too good. That dumb hot dog negotiated 3 different prices. Yeah. Hey, Nasty. Oh, back from vacation. Did I miss anything? Not really. It's been pretty quiet. Just 1,100 of us here hanging. Chandler's fucking on fire on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we at? We got level 14 now, and he's gifting a sub to every new viewer in the chat. So, twitch.tv or just go to twitch.com and then go to Shalom Shuli TV. And when you get in there, blow Chandler like a man because he deserves it.
Two hands.
And you look him in the eyes the whole time. Mm-hmm. All right? Like a goddamn man. I think he deserves that at least.
At least.
Thank you. Not asking for much here. We do have a few clips if you guys want. For those of you who may have not seen the live show with Karl and John, we actually have a couple clips here that the boys cut up. You guys want to take a look at this?
Yeah, and he hit 3,000 people right live.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's
Karl
crazy.
Karl was at 3,000 for sure. There we go.
Welcome to Skull versus the Troll, the Femme versus the Dem.
Wait a minute. I want to go back just because this was the text that he showed John.
About what?
Okay, so this is John's DM with Ryan Sharman, who's in our chat from time to time. I don't know if he's here this morning, but this is John, the black, and Ryan's the blue.
Okay.
He writes to Ryan, troll Jason Ellis. Okay, this is who this fucking guy is. He's gonna sit here on the air and he's gonna tell you he doesn't get involved with any of this shit, but this is who he is. Telling his fucking, why do you think all your moderators have dirt on you? Because this is what you do, fuckhead. You sit here and you think you send these people out for free to do your fucking dirty work because you're too much of a pussy to do it yourself. Troll Jason Ellis. Sucks that he's being an ass, but you're doing a good job trolling him with your Yankee fan account. He's not worth your time, though. Another stern sycophant. And then John writes, how'd you know it was me? I forgot what originally tipped me off. I think I might have said something about it on your podcast a while back. Keep it on the down low. Piece of fucking shit. That's who you're defending, Kevy. Wait till he starts trolling you, Karen.
Welcome to Skull versus the Troll.
Wait till he tags you with an account with your fucking wife's name on it. Wait. That's the piece of shit that this guy is.
Oh, the Femme versus the Dem, the roaster.
Am I wrong? Bob? You tell me.
No, totally not. And when it comes, it's going to be amazing.
Versus the boaster, the nerd versus the turd, the pool versus the drool, the dabbler versus the babbler. It's the Stuttering John, Karl Hamburger debate. And now I want to welcome my guest, Stuttering John Melendez.
Hello, Karl.
Good camera work, John.
I didn't think you were going to come.
NYU.
He's ducking down so he can get in the frame.
It's amazing.
Film.
I mean, you can see yourself in the camera. Like before, you look at it and you go, okay, I got to move it this way or that way.
It's a fucking laptop, man. You just go.
Thank you for gifting 5 memberships, Rennie. Rennie saying, don't forget about. Yeah, he's saying, don't forget about the YouTube fam. You're right. Chandler's got everybody in a tizzy over there. I heard the level 15 boss fight is Stuttering John throwing empty beer cans at you. Also, you have to endure that horrible intro song to his show on a loop. Yeah.
Come on. We just had
how much for Nasty Al to change his avatar? That finger's nasty as fuck. And that's the whole point. He's Nasty Al.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be that finger. Please don't ask him to change it. I don't want to see what the other option is.
Oof. Whole thing happened about an hour ago. That was something
Kevin
else.
Brennan was telling me that you were trashing me big time today, and why would I want to do?
So again, he heard none of Karl trashing him. This is all going off of Kevin's word to him.
Such a show with somebody who constantly trashes me.
I'm a little annoyed with our buddy KB right now. That was pretty fucked up what he tried to pull. But I'm glad you came on. Thank you for sticking to your word.
And then Jim, what the fuck, Fonzie, Stan, whatever, he started saying the same thing. Scola!
I am pissed at Stancil as well. What the fuck was he talking about?
Who is Stancil? Who is this?
He's nobody. He's a nobody. All right, John, I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for agreeing to do this with me today.
This is a crazy moment. This is Karl being sincere, right? Watch John's response.
Thank you for coming back to the internet. You've brought so much joy to the Dabbleverse. We love that you're back.
How about thank you for paying for your house? Thank you for fucking increasing your Patreon. I mean, come on. How about thank you for that paneling behind you?
Yeah, the Patreon that he tried to take down numerous times.
Yeah.
How about you thank me for it? What?
Well, he just can't be he can't be a human for 5 seconds. He just
yeah.
But he can't even figure out what can I do to make money on me since everybody else. That's the main thing that you would try to do. Go, there's got to be something there that everybody else is making money off of me.
And guess what? Bitching about it isn't making you money. It's not. And you can cut clips of our show and review it like you want to do. Sure. Sounds good on paper. Let's see what you got. I'll send you the clips. I'll put the packages together for you, John. I will deliver it on a silver platter, and you won't do shit with it.
I try to hawk the silver platter.
Yeah, you're not. He's biting it. He's going, no, this is
Totally agree with you. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, John, for Who Are These Podcasts and the whole Dabbleverse. We've had so much fun.
The paneling is kind of cozy. It is. It is. David, what's David doing over there? My God. Everybody's showing up and they're just getting to it. David Chandler, I've been on Twitch for years and have never seen a hype train over level 6. You're a madman. That's what I'm talking about. I've never seen it either. I didn't know it when our hype trains go up to 11. I think we're on 15 now. I'm not sure. Kevin is a see you next Tuesday. Sorry, made me edit the post. I hear you. We got it. Thank you for the 20, James.
Thank you.
And also, listen, I know that this is the first of 2 shows. We're going to keep this one pretty brief today, but we're going to pick up on John's
Only
channel.
because the Yankees. I mean, it's the Yankees Mets, dude. That's like a big thing in New York.
Sure. I understand. I'm a big sports fan myself.
So again, this is what takes priority in John's life. And you wonder why you have 3 shirts total to rotate. It's because Yankees Mets is on top of
2
your
teams that are struggling, and they're not even going to be in the playoffs.
Didn't realize it when we
Sorry,
agreed
Mike.
on it last.
Yeah, and you could do this for 3 hours and still see half the game.
Yeah.
This week, and then I'm like, fuck.
Well, you watch it on Sports Center. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
He just wants to drink, and you're already drinking right now.
Fuck.
Okay.
School.
So we're going to do 60 minutes today, but then we're going to do another episode because I have a lot to get to. I don't think we're going to get to all of it today, obviously, but we'll pick up on that on your channel going forward. Now,
Karl, you're the one who knows how to do this, but why aren't we in full screen? How come you got the, how come you got the?
I like this better. I like the widescreen for both of us.
But I like to see all my artwork that's behind. I mean,
exactly right. You can see more of it when I have it like this.
This is a shrine, dude. How obsessed with you? Be honest. Like, when did you start the obsession with the stuttering one? I'm curious.
Okay.
Well, the first time I saw you choking on a bologna sandwich, I think, is when I really fell in love.
That's his coming down the escalator moment.
Well, it is pretty amazing that this interview started with John demanding to be fawned and gushed over, and the end of the interview ended that way as well, right, Bob?
Oh, yeah.
What do you say at the end?
It's amazing. Tell me what was your favorite thing I did on the Stern Show?
Go on, that makes it okay.
Did I ever go on again?
Let's talk about.
Sorry, it was literally the end of the show, and he would and Karl was signing off, and he goes, "Let me ask you one more thing." And it was, what's your favorite bit that
like
I
a
did?
narcissistic Columbo.
Just one more.
Like Josh said, tell me how pretty I am, Karl.
Exactly.
Wow.
Go on, that makes it okay.
Did I ever go on
John,
again?
Oh, so this is John. I think this is this opening the beer with a spoon thing.
Let's talk about another hypocrisy for you. It's my turn.
Why does he keep calling John?
He just yelled that? That's what I thought. He goes, just go, John.
Yeah.
He thinks he's talking to one of his Twitter accounts.
Oh no! What he's making fun of Karl's accent. Jan.
Karl. Okay.
Go on, that makes it okay.
Did I ever go on again?
Let's talk about another hypocrisy for you. It's my turn. It's my turn, buddy.
How do you know it's your turn?
He's running the show, you fucking alcoholic.
I've been letting you talk this whole fucking time, and even when I'm talking, you're screaming.
Look at this. Look at this.
Why did you ask me to come on?
This is why I
Why did you ask me to come on? Why did you ask me to come on if you don't want me to talk?
Like if John, you book guests on your show. If you booked, thank you for gifting another Twitch sub, David Chandler. He's taking over the scroll. John, if you booked a guest and they came in and they just started screaming like you as a host, you wouldn't put up with it.
No.
What makes you think this is okay?
So you want me to come on? So you want me to come on and not talk? Okay.
No, I want you to listen, John. You know what a conversation is? It's back and forth. You listen and then you talk.
This is a child.
Mm-hmm.
This is
He's holding his breath until he turns blue.
Mentally ill child throwing a tantrum. That's what you're watching right now.
In the middle of Toys R Us, and you won't buy him a Transformer.
That's it.
This is an alcoholic getting told you can't drink anymore at the bar.
Yeah, last call.
Yeah.
That's last call face right there.
Let's talk about the lying, John. You say that you don't lie. In fact, you say
I don't lie. I don't like to lie.
I mean, there's nothing better than having drops ready to go.
Let's talk about the things you've lied about. Okay. You lied about substitute teaching. You lied about your Twitter sock accounts. You lied about copyright strikes. You say you never send copyright strikes. You lied about working for a trivia app for some reason. You lied about moving to New Mexico. You lied about making $106,000 a year as a substitute teacher. You lied about Mensa membership.
What about him going to China or something? You remember he was in China? He said something.
Yeah, some gig or something out there. Yeah, he's huge. I'm huge in China.
And these conversations that you said you were having with Patreon and YouTube, you said you had these meetings with high-end executives to talk about terms of service to get me shut down. So why did you make up all these lies if you don't lie, Jen?
Oh, Jesus.
The floor is yours, buddy. Or I can go into more stuff if you want. I got a lot of things prepared here.
You asked me to not talk. I'll address every one of
Jen,
that.
what did I say? I said, listen.
I'll
and then
address
talk.
every one of that horse shit that you just spewed, which is all that comes out of your fucking mouth. But first, if
he literally just read a laundry list of lies that John has been busted for. It's not a question. These are shit he's been caught in. Okay? And he's going, you're full of shit.
it's okay, Carla. Can I go get another beer?
Yes, please. Please help yourself. All
Thank
right,
you
let's
very
do some super chats while we're waiting for
What
John.
is that? His pocket hanging out of his pocket?
Yeah.
His pocket hanging out of his pocket, I think.
All right.
What's up, pocket?
He took his last change out to buy that
Chandler.
Corona. Whoa.
A total of 256
shit.
subs on Twitch.
Suck my dick.
I mean, it's a weird way to say thank you, but it seems to work. That will never not be funny. Every time it's played, I love it.
Yep.
Let's do some super chats while we're waiting for
Oh, it
John.
could be a snot rag, somebody said.
Wow. A
Ah.
lot going on here. All right. Donna, thank you very much for the $10. It's all out war. We go to the mattresses, FKB. Yeah, fuck KB. I'm very upset with him. He tried to fuck this up. Koof, $2. Thank you very much. Dave.
So now he's going to be coming back with a beer and a spoon. Get ready.
Are you serious?
Very
Wow.
much.
Watch this.
Addicted to super chats, FKB. I know. I think I'm not too happy with him. Hockey Canada, Hockey Puck. Hey, old friend. I thought we agreed not to go on any of these hate shows. I guess it's time.
So Hockey Canada was one of John's mods.
Okay, this is what I didn't understand when I seen this.
Yeah, so Hockey Canada was one of John's mods. Hockey Canada has quite a lot of information on John. And Hockey Canada is a big fan of the network. So shout out to Hockey Canada, my brother. We got a couple mods on this Sunday. I don't know if you're around. You want to jump in? You may need your own goddamn episode. Just you.
Wow.
The shit that he's told me. So you let me know there, Bubba.
Let's book it, baby.
He's always welcome.
Time for me to make some money now also. Oh, I might leave this one.
Whatever guy just came up with a great idea. We need a shirt in the merch store that says David Chandler bought me this. I love it. Let's get it. Let's get it over to Mountain.
2 more.
Another 2. Apparently, anyone who shows up on Twitch is getting a subscription from Chandler. It's insane. So, I mean, Shalom Shuli TV on Twitch. That's all I can tell you. Challenge him right back. Say, oh yeah,
yeah,
oh yeah. What if I bring 20 friends? What are you gonna do then?
One up for John to react to. That's interesting. Hockey pucks. John, can I'll let you address the lies. But look at what Hockey Puck just said on the screen here. This is interesting. He says, "Hey, old friend, I thought we agreed not to go on any of these hate shows. I guess it's time for."
And he got it in one shot. Let me tell you something. That is some skill. That all joking aside,
Yeah.
that is skill, that is talent, that is a gift that you can only.
That is a guy that doesn't have a bottle opener. You learn how to survive.
Yeah. If it wasn't 11 o'clock in the morning, I'd go get a beer and a spoon and try that.
Yeah, exactly.
For me to make some money now, also.
Where are all the spoons? Oh, honey, I was drinking last night.
Yeah, are you doing heroin? No, I'm just opening beers. All the spoons are bent. You know, it was like Uri Geller lives in that fucking house.
I'm more surprised that he's not eating with a bottle opener. You would think he'd have like all bottle openers, and he's like eating beans out of a can with a bottle opener.
This is a great point. John had nothing bad to say about Hockey Puck, which should tell you
Terrifying.
Hockey Puck's got some shit.
Yeah.
He's totally terrified of him.
Oh yeah. So shout out to Hockey Puck. I mean, Connor, he's over on Twitch. Everybody's moved over to Twitch. It's been a while, but I think they are not twist. But I think they are not twist off. Coronas? Yeah, I don't think Coronas are. John is like Wolverine, spoons instead of claws. Well, I mean, again, shout out to Karl. A fucking amazing job yesterday. You know, especially to go from where he was at mentally before that show to actually pulling it off and doing a great show. Kudos to Karl. And hey, kudos to John for listening to somebody other than KB and going on like a man and doing the show. Respect. We talk a lot of shit, but you didn't have to show up. You had your outs, but you did it. You showed up. So kudos to you for that. John is Edward Spoon Hands. 1.1K with a shitload over at Twitch. I mean, we may have to change the name of the channel on Twitch to David Chandler Network. And
but that would be good, yeah, for him. I mean, look
at another sub on Twitch. Another one. I thought Bob Levy's fat balls was throwing down some fucking shit in here.
Welcome to the Chandlerverse.
Your balls are liars, Bob.
My balls never lie.
Yeah. We'll get into the Ray stuff too. I don't know what to do anymore. Every other day, something upsets me.
Well, I got into chiropractic today, but tomorrow I'm done. Like we can go to. I got till like 11:30.
It's all good. It's all good, man. Listen, we did one hell of a show. The David Chandler Network over on Twitch. Go check it out. Right now, it's currently under Shalom Shuli TV, but we will rename it. Shuli sent me. Thank you, Green Man. We are all Chandler's children. Very good point.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
and he's a nice guy. We got to meet him, and he's a great guy.
Sweetheart. Yeah. And you know who was on? I was on the air with yesterday for the first time in a while. Obnoxious John.
Oh, cool.
And we kind of talked a little bit, and I invited him to come on BS show. I said, I got nothing. I got no ill will or hate towards you.
Yeah, that's all you had to do was talk. That's the key is everything, you know?
I think he's a super talented guy. I've never said anything to the contrary. And so, that's it, man. We don't have to be at each other's throats. Some people we do, some people we don't. And if I didn't
said, like everything. Yeah.
I was just gonna say
I did. I'm just saying, like, we can all grow. You know what I mean? We all grow from certain things, and that's why I say if everybody's in the same thing with almost the same numbers, it helps everybody. And I just don't get everything sometimes.
I think you do get it. I think you do get it. I don't think other people get it. You know what I mean? But you understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, love is louder. Love is louder, Karen Brennan. Okay? ELE. It's from the Will Ferrell movie. Everybody love everybody. That's it. That's what's on the sign in the locker room here. ELE. All right. Perry today, everybody.
Perry today. Today's Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he doing something special today?
No, I think it's Friday. Nobody this week. I don't even know what days it is. I had to figure it out because of the garbage thing yesterday I had to take out. But yeah, it's I believe it's tomorrow, unless they
Well,
moved it.
whenever Perry's on, go support him like David
Mhm.
Chandler supports us. All right. The man is a legend. The man is has one of the most entertaining streams, hands
yeah.
down. And you know,
Now
you
there's a
don't get
fly
it.
in here because of John.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
There's a fucking fly in here. Watch me catch him again.
Like the movie The Ring, you know, all of a sudden a fly starts showing up.
No, it's like, because the dog doors, they come fucking jumping in and out and that shit. But fucking, I hate flies. I fucking hate them. That's why I throw the shit way over the fence, so they have to go there. Okay. Laugh out loud. Bob only has to figure out what day he needs to put out the garbage. Well, yeah, it's important because when I forget, it's like, what the fuck am I going to do with all this garbage? You know,
You had one job, as they like to say. One
Yeah.
job. Hey, thank you guys. We're still
Yeah.
over 1,100. I mean, you guys.
this fucking thing.
You guys have been awesome.
Do you have a
Thank
fly
you.
swatter, Bob?
Yes, I do, because I hate these motherfuckers. We set up things outside to catch the flies, not for my fly baby, but for you put it up somewhere and they go into it and then you fucking laugh at them and you fucking throw it in the garbage.
When David Chandler stops gifting, I got the total. He's still gifting?
Man.
What's the total? Where are we at? I mean,
he's a partner, put it that way.
Yeah. Majority shareholder in the
Take
network.
a look at the tote board.
Let's go. I'll start dancing like the rabbis in the Chabad telethon. Sheckler says 265.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Total for today. 12 bits, 200 bits, whatever guy, one sub. David Chandler gave a total of 150 subs, 22,000 bits. Producer, please learn Twitch. I can't do this. For those we're on it. Thank you. Thank you. 265. That is that's all time. Still, I mean, the majority of that was today, I'm pretty sure. I haven't been on Twitch a lot, so.
Carissa says, is Chandler single?
Shuli, when are you bringing back Blunder Years? Sooner than you think. Sooner
Blunder
than you
2.0, yeah.
Blunder 2.0 coming very soon. I just gifted 500 members on YouTube. It takes a second to register, but you're welcome. Yeah, thank you, Randy. Listen, thank you guys, man. Can't thank you enough. We built a little something here and we're all very happy with it. We hope you guys are enjoying us as much as we're enjoying you guys. Thank you, Crusher, for gifting 5,000 memberships on MySpace.
Thank you, brother. Holy shit.
Tom thanks you.
Yeah. Chandler was at 136 gifted subs at the start of the stream. So if I drink 3 beers in an hour, how many subs? I'm not doing this. We love you fuckers right back. All right.
Yeah.
Shalom Shuli, Twitter, Instagram. Oh, the merch shop. Listen, you guys support us in every way. This would be awesome to rep the merch, get some shit out there. The Shuli Network shop. Yeah, where's my ghost thing now? Where's my
go toward the light.
You can't put it back up.
Good.
There we go. The ShuliNetworkShop.com. Your promo code, download now. I picked up a bunch of swag. Boys, get on there, find what you like. Let me know. We'll put the order in. Everybody gets a little something around here. Download now. That's the code. You get I think you get 5% off or $5 off or 10%
$5 off of 50. So
right.
T-shirt,
Any order over $50, you get $5 off with that promo code. And we're gonna have promo codes for members and stuff like that coming. The shop just was up yesterday, 2 days ago. It came up. So yeah, get in there, send somebody some love. We got some cool shit.
Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming. We're going to be adding more shirts to to whenever we get one, including the David Chandler got me this shirt. That's going to be up there.
And the
Chandler.
I Hate People.
I Hate People. Yes. Bob Levy's a cunt.
Oh yeah, where the fuck are those?
It's coming. We sent them everything. Listen, you can't just you gotta pace yourself, you know. You gotta walk down and fuck them all. Don't run down and fuck one. You know? Chandler, we speak your name, buddy. Thank you so much for the huge support and love. Reels, thank you. Everybody else who gifted, Dodo, all you guys, everybody in Twitch. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Mike, go ahead.
Twitter at Mike Moore Says, Instagram at Mike Morse, and I will be spooning all over the Shuli Network. Bob.
And then this fly has to die.
Shout out to Oxmad Livestream for hooking up some gifted subs and some bits today. Thank you.
Okay, this Friday I will be. I don't even know where the fuck I am. 22 West. It's in something. What town is it? Boundbrook, New Jersey. They spelled my name wrong on the thing. It's in
Levi.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's in 22 West Tappet Wind Grill. I don't know. Route 22, Boundbrook, New Jersey. Friday night, me and Joe Conti and another guy. It's definitely a great show if you come out.
Bob and Joe Conti is worth the drive from wherever you're at.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And then at 4 o'clock today, MLC podcast on YouTube, MLC podcast on Patreon. Check out my son's what is it, an EP, Mike? I don't know what it's. EP. Yes. EP, Fat Mez, Love Scooter, but it's Fat. You go on Fat Mez on any of the things. FATMEZZ. The beginning of all the original albums start coming out.
Yes, Reels. Don't forget, gifted 50 subs earlier on YouTube and was on fire today with donations. So shout out to Mark Spriggan. We love him.
And you got to come out to a show. Mark, let me know whenever if you see a show or whatever you want to come.
This one's for you, Bob.
EP phone home. I stopped that.
There you go. Big Daddy Dodo, $20. Love you, boys. Thanks again. Shut up, Mike. There's no better way to end the show than that. We'll see you guys mañana, maybe later tonight. I don't know. We'll talk and we'll figure something out. Follow, hit subscribe, hit the like button on your way out. There's still 1,000 of you in here, so just hit it on your way out. Hit subscribe, hit the notification. You'll know when we're live. Hold on, Rennie. Did my 500 go through? Let me check my account. Work on that, Rennie. Let me know when that comes through. You guys are the best. We'll see you. We'll see you later.
We'll see you
Bye.
soon. We're always coming.
Sign up for Karl's Patreon. Go watch Stuttering John. Become a member. WATP. Chris Kidwell.
Somebody gifted 1,000 members on LinkedIn. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you.
Got a bad bitch. Go.
Yeah.
Oh. Rock Bottom with Ray DeVito, 1 p.m. right here today.
1 p.m. Make sure you have
Your
the
rate
link.
card shirt while they're available.
Yeah, tell them you just
Father's
your
Day.
rate card.
Bitch, get up.
Tell them your rate card shirts have been ordered today. That you're all getting.
Godfather tonight at 8 p.m. Kid Donnie, go give the boys some love. They got a great show.
Godfather's tonight.
Get up, get up.
Get over to Grindr, get your free sub over there.